please. Like right here.
Tippity tappity.
Just talk to it.
I do want it closer to me. Okay.
Yeah, I was thinking that it should be farther from me.
Well, you should.
You're not
send
wrong.
Tim cents.
But I like the couch. And I always sit here.
I don't know.
I'll try and not talk in my normal tone.
Whisper.
I'm a gay German doctor.
That's what we all sound. That's what we all sound.
The German Dr. A.
This is gay German Doctor A.
Do you want this?
Do I want what?
Do you want... Oh, that's yours.
I do want it. Give it to me. It's mine.
I
Thank
could
you.
have put it somewhere else. I just
wanted to look at it for now.
Camel, don't look so sad.
Camels never say.
Okay, Camel.
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 It's fountain pen day, just so you all know.
That's amazing.
Why fountain day?
What kind of sandwich did you get, Toby?
Yeah, that thing is ridiculous.
That's great. You got tomorrow.
It's like a 16-incher.
It's like my hog.
I used to get the 16-inch sandwiches at Good Sense.
Back when they were worth it.
They used to be
just
like
don't exist
$7.
anymore somehow.
Yeah.
It used to be $7 for a 16-inch sandwich.
Camel
It was
wants it.
insane.
Did they not cut it?
I don't think so.
What the fuck?
You can
We'll,
cut it.
We'll eat it. Do you want a bread knife?
No,
It's not
eat it.
impossible.
It's
to
gonna
rip
be
it.
in half. No.
Eat it from
How will I eat this?
I have a knife you can use. Here.
Nope, nobody's going for
I
it.
ripped it. It's
Yeah,
good.
we ripped it.
I ripped it.
Can you just eat from the middle until it's all the way through?
Just Lady and the Tramp it with Camel.
Just eat half of it right now.
Camel
Just
was
eat one
my
side.
face first.
She would. We've been trying to train her like gentle take, and she's really good at it with Morgan, and she's really bad at it with me.
Oh, apparently I got chips.
Very good. Toby, what kind of sandwich did you get?
A Vito.
Oh, what's that?
Probably
Is that Italian?
What?
I don't know.
Is that okay? I assume it's
It's
Italian.
an Italian.
It's Vito.
Very good.
I like Jimmy John's. What sub places do you guys like?
I just go Subway.
I hate Subway. Subway's gross.
The quality of
it's fine.
Subway is just so random.
It's
It's
fine.
hard, you know.
I disrespect.
Subway
that.
doesn't stand behind their spokespeople.
I agree. He was innocent. Obama would
It
ask
doesn't
for
matter when you buy in on someone. You gotta
Obama's
support
crooked justice department
It's like-
silenced their number one competitor.
Also, Jared was smart in just like going away. Like it feels like
He
if
went
that
to prison.
if that happened,
That's where he
that's
went.
true. I
He
guess.
doesn't. What do you mean?
I was gonna say if that happened now, like we'd still be hearing from
He
him.
went to prison.
I feel like nobody goes away now. I'm sorry.
What's Bill Cosby up to?
Yeah. Well,
He's out of prison.
You do hear from Cosby now, yeah.
In your nightmares.
Okay. All right. What happened last time?
Oh yeah, let
Alright.
me get my notes.
Morgan probably knows everything.
I was about to say,
Morgan's the recap.
I only take notes for my characters.
Morgan.
Are you looking for a green journal?
No, blue.
I saw some bears sucking each other's dicks.
Did I? I don't remember
Yeah.
that.
This whole city started fucking. That's all I remember.
I wrote a lot of notes.
My
way too
one
many to
line.
read.
We went to Carl Human's museum.
We did.
He made a damn good museum.
Yeah.
Well, there were some gates. I went to a gift shop.
There was a pergamon altar.
Do you want me to actually go through my
Yes.
notes?
Yes, go through the notes.
I got some tapestries.
Meeting at the Museum of Arts. Also, reminder, I have an obsession with trains and I'm addicted to rose petals. Okay, good. Gorilla is named Mimi. Museum is per gay man, researching Astarte, Lilith, Astaroth, and the D20 shape, and Barbella Gnosticals. Gnostics? Gnostics.
Gnosticals.
Museum is currently under construction to hold the per gay man altar.
Nope.
It's per game, man.
It's not. Pergamon is the museum. The museum has a Pergamon altar in it. You guys didn't see that. You saw a gate.
Okay.
Yes.
Being built by someone named Human. Aliens?
He's the one who made the museum.
There were.
Carl
You didn't meet
Human.
him.
Find-
Human has departed. He's
Yeah.
disappeared.
Find massive Babylonian
Babylonian.
gate inside.
Babalubian.
Recognize gates from our dream with the toothy monsters. Spooky. Called the Ishtar Gate. Walter Andre unearthed from the ruins of Babylon. Ishtar became Astarte, and Anat and Kudshu became connected with Ishtar, also connected to Lilith, vampire, ? Weak and vulnerable during the day, Defo vampire. God, Jesus Christ, and Berbello, the true bride and mother of Christ. Berberites worshipped these three creatures. I get Museum Walter Andre's number so we could call and ask questions again. He's cool. The people of Berlin are being publicly drunk and fucking more. We see a lot of people fucking. I monologue. They read the paper. Then they start fucking. Sus. Eden goes to the morgue, going to try to claim Berber's body to give her a proper burial. Crit fail, and her body falls. Find Dollmaker. Sit and talk with him and exchange stories. Dr. Weiss fixes his marriage.
I did do that.
One line. It's all needed.
There was a lot of antithesis between our two relationships.
Yes, there was. Just a little bit.
Which probably just means my husband will die.
Hans catches wife with Otto's
Not
wife, attempts to
interesting
kill
that we're
some,
from-
decides against it, but a tentacle fog starts sucking and fucking him. He crits and pulls away.
Doesn't happen. No, it just
I remember
it
that.
went down his throat and his
It
nostrils.
sucked and fucked him.
It went into his orifices
Yeah.
with tentacles.
Otto goes to save
Listen,
him.
I don't like your
Over
narrow
the phone.
definitions of sex, alright, Jackson?
We'll just-
Yeah, there is like a constant. like on the fucking.
I turned it off. It'll stop. Otto and Hans are fighting sexy tendril smoke monsters.
Not sexy.
It could be.
Again, I don't like your narrow definitions of sex.
Like
Yeah.
a cloud and a skull.
We went to casino. Otto and Hans gambled. The doctor drank. Eden chased after Hoffman and tried to get him. Failed. He jumped out of a fire escape.
Fails.
Eden saw his girlfriend. Told her that he's up to no good. That Hoffman is a murderer. She didn't believe her. Went home. Hoffman didn't come to the show. Sad.
Alright.
That's my notes.
And only thing besides that was Otto and Hans went to the gift shop.
Yes.
Got some gifts. Then Otto and Hans went to their apartment, and Hans's marriage was destroyed.
And mine.
Wait, why is yours destroyed?
And then when they came back from the bridge,
What is this?
you know what happened to.
You got Evil Dead.
When you came back from the bridge, what's her name? Greta revealed that Otto knew the whole time for
Yes.
many years.
You got
I had that at work.
Tentate.
And after you all left the casino, Hans went to go stay in a crummy hotel just to not be with his wife. Otto went back home to his wife and children.
No, mostly my children. My wife,
Okay.
I am very upset with my wife.
Well, Greta was distraught about what she did to Hans, and she's considering ending the relationship with Margaret. And then Werner Weiss fucked his husband and slept and had a great night.
Recharged. Ready to go.
And Eden went back home to her monkey.
Found it at work.
Correct.
Mimi.
Mimi.
I only do 2-syllable names.
This is pretty rare, but I'm pretty sure Toby is the worst. Like your character is the worst.
He is
person
very
in the
bad.
group. Like your character is like a bad guy.
No, he's not. How dare you?
He's like not a good dude.
You've really done bad things to your best friend.
I didn't do bad. It wasn't me.
And it's kind of okay because your best friend also took a former friend that had become very mentally ill. And was like, "You're gonna be a star."
That's the one other thing. In an effort to change the conversation, Otto called called the hospital.
You got him more abused. Extra abused.
Yeah, you called the hospital and you found out that someone with an eye patch has been coming to Thomas's cell a couple times a week for many years and beating him with a white riding crop.
Yep. He does that to many people, apparently.
She probably doesn't need to go out here soon.
So we can pause right now if you want to take Camel out.
Yeah, I can go do it.
Okay.
You wanna go outside? You're gonna, or just keep recording forever.
Hello.
I think you
Just on pause. Okay.
We're back. My dog.
Huzzah!
Our dog is immortal. We don't tap it, remember?
Well, I'm trying to see it, and you guys keep talking.
Who's tapping?
It's
It
picking
doesn't-
stuff up, so it's working.
Yeah, it doesn't spike like that unless it's tapped.
Okay.
Yeah, see, that does it.
Okay. Okay. You're all waking up. It's November 13th.
I feel great.
Yeah, Otto, you wake up in a bed with your... you're on the couch, Otto. That's right, I remember. You got
bitch.
You got pissed at your wife for making you sleep on the couch.
Why would I sleep on the couch? She's the one that fucked up.
She's pregnant.
I forgot about that. Still, look, it's not gonna kill the baby.
Indeed.
You sound cool.
No, just make it.
You sound like a really...
Like, as a dude, you sound like a cool dude.
Okay. And Hans, you wake up in your dingy little hotel.
Yep. It's not great.
It's not great, not ideal. Eden, you wake up with the chimp right next to you. Like, you can hear it breathing in your ear.
Good morning,
That's what
sweet
chimps
Mimi.
sound like, I think. And it freaks out.
I like pet its cheek and give it a kiss.
It wants some chloroform and some ether roses.
I grab a petal and I put it on its tongue. That's out, it's ready for it.
Yeah, it looks at you with dead eyes and takes the petal.
We both miss her so much.
You don't even know if this monkey was hers. It just showed up at
Yeah.
your door.
I believe it was.
I mean, to be fair, the odds are pretty high.
True.
That this chimp is somehow related to Anita Berber.
True. And you wake up with your husband. Really pleasant night's sleep.
Yeah. I get up and make us a cup of coffee.
You all get ready to go for the day. Did you have plans to meet up somewhere, or do you just going to take care of your business work? Tonight you had the book club meeting.
I think
we're
I
gonna go
would-
to that book club.
You definitely wanted to pick up Anita Berber's body this morning.
Yeah.
I would probably. I haven't been to the institute in a few days, so I'll probably go there and handle some business, and then meet them at the book club later.
Okay.
Do I know where he went?
No.
I don't remember if there was anything else to look at. Got most of it last time.
There definitely was.
I bought books, historical books.
Did you want to read those?
Yes.
You can increase your history skill after a few days of reading. It's not instantly.
Come on! I had all night.
You were sleeping.
There's a couch. I wouldn't sleep.
You would sleep.
No.
Otto, well, what everyone else is thinking, Otto, you wake up
Yeah.
and you see on the floor in the living room,
Yep.
you can see Quinn face down.
How you doing there, Quinn?
He doesn't move.
Poke him.
You get up from the couch, poke him.
Yeah. Hey, Quinn.
Do you turn him over?
Yeah.
You turn him over and there's blood trickling out of his mouth.
What the fuck?
Quinn, what is going on? Why are you good at this?
First, this is a 1.5-year-old.
Yeah.
I shake him.
It's a very 1930s
Yeah.
reaction.
All right, roll for that's first aid.
No. Yes.
Roll for shake baby.
Ooh, that's pretty good. Yeah.
His neck's strong enough at this point.
I get it hard.
Yeah, you do. Shaking that kid.
Get it hard. Get a hard success on first aid there.
On first aid, yeah. So you clean up the blood from him, but he seems to be having a really hard time breathing. But you get him conscious again.
He's got the T virus. Yeah. Well, it's a good thing there's another one on the way.
Yeah. And you have Seth.
Yeah, I have Seth. Seth is good.
Yeah.
Seth, are you around here? Is he around?
You don't see him around. He may be in his room.
Okay, I'll go look in there.
You go look in the room.
I'll like take Quinn with me.
Okay, you can pick up Quinn, take him in there with you. Seth is in there, and he is also face down in his bed.
Reality check.
Make Sandy roll. Yeah, Sandy roll.
I rolled with 4.
This is real.
Okay, that's fine. I'll first aid Seth.
Okay.
13. Fuck yeah.
You managed to bring him back to life too. He's coughing a little bit.
Strange.
Same story, blood. Blood around his mouth and his nostrils.
Let's see that cheating whore of a wife of mine.
Yep. You go into your bedroom.
Yeah.
She's in there asleep.
Fine.
Yeah, she's okay.
I wake her up.
Oh, Adam dropped a bunch of treats.
Oh,
So she's eating all of them.
Adam's helping me out.
Whoops.
Adam dropped.
Camel. There's
Like I
it's
couldn't.
probably
Like I
gone.
couldn't just give her some. I had to come up with
I
some.
was sneaking.
That's how scared we both are of Morgan.
What?
Because they're like buddies, they're best friends. Anyway,
You rule with
Otto,
my
what do you do?
fist.
Wake her up.
You wake up. Oh, Otto, what?
The children were bleeding from their mouths.
What?
What did you do to them?
What? I didn't do anything to them. How could you say that? Where are they? Do you have both of them?
What are you, blind woman?
My
I
boys.
just woke up. Give them to me.
No! What? We have to go! To the hospital
Yes.
or something. Whatever.
Absolutely.
To the Sex Institute. It's a hospital, right?
I am a doctor. I'm probably the only doctor you know.
We go there immediately. No.
Psychiatrist.
Yeah, I'm a psychiatrist. Fully.
How are you feeling, Seth?
Is this erotic? It is the fact that you cannot breathe.
Is it psychological? Like blood's trickling out of his nose?
Yeah.
Yes.
I want to go to the
hospital.
Le Hospital.
Le Hospital.
I think this is psycho.
You go downstairs. Again, the streets covered in fog. Everything is very foggy. It looks like the game Silent Hill.
Out of my car.
You get in your car?
Yeah.
Make a drive auto roll
Okay.
to get there and not kill the person.
I rolled a 16, which
Probably succeeds.
was nearly an extreme.
Very good. You drive to the hospital. Coincidentally, the hospital where you are going, Morgan,
Oh.
Ah!
to pick
He's
up
got us
Anita.
That's where the bodies are buried.
Are you taking your chimp with you, or are you going alone?
I leave the chimp at home.
Yeah. Okay.
That's a home chimp.
It's not my go.
It lets itself out to go to the bath, or no, it knows how to use my toilet.
Okay.
Can I say that we would have woken up Tim's wife?
You did not say that, and I think under the circumstances, also make a Sandy roll. Under the circumstances, I don't think you would have been thinking of the wife.
I'm fine.
I'll lose 2 sanity, 1 for each of your boys.
Come on. Quinn?
He doesn't care.
Seen your baby kids.
So, I should have freaked out when I saw Seth.
Oh my god!
Oh, Seth!
You dropped Quinn.
Yeah, throw away. Quinn will listen to these one day, and he's already quite upset with me. So,
Quinn's always upset with somebody.
that's most likely.
So, how do you get to the hospital, Morgan? You're gonna also be getting a body. So, are you gonna like call like a funeral home or a cemetery and like work out?
I'll probably take a taxi or like public transport to get there first to make sure that her husband hasn't claimed her body.
Okay.
Because they said they'd call, but I also want to make sure before I get there that she's still there before I call a funeral home, and then I'll make arrangements once I'm there.
Okay. So how do you get? You take a taxi. Okay. Very good. And Hans, you leave.
Yes.
Where do you go?
Considering between two options of going back to the occult shop, the bookstore, or going to one of the local museums to research the fog monster thing. Just looking for like
What are you going to look for in the library catalog?
Right.
Fog monster.
So maybe more of like local records or local lore.
Lost.
Some type of like news incident of someone being attacked by strange things in the fog.
Make a intelligence roll.
Sure.
See if you remember something. I'll give you a clue to something.
I have a 70 intelligence and I rolled an 85.
Yep. Too bad.
When I roll for him, I've been really good.
No, you aren't there. It is something.
Telepathic link.
It was something that Otto told you.
Let me read my notes. There's only a few pages, so just take a moment.
While you're looking, Werner, where do you go? You go to the Sex
I
Institute?
go to the Sex Institute.
You go to the Sex Institute.
Yeah.
You get to the Sex... how do you get there?
I hail a taxi.
You hail a taxi as well. As you are going out, again, same story. Everywhere in Berlin is fog covered. On the same story, you see people having sex on the street, just right outside your door. And you also see, going past the street, there's a lot of traffic blocking you, and you can see like a funeral procession, and there's several little coffins being carried.
As I'm like waiting for my taxi, I'm also like taking notes on all the like the sexual encounters that I'm seeing. And taking like some quick sketches of them as well.
Okay, good. The funeral procession eventually passes, traffic resumes and stuff, and you're able to hail a taxi and go to the Sex Institute. When you get there, the Sex Institute, there's some people outside. Some brown shirts are outside the Sex Institute, barring people from entering.
Would there be like a back entry that I could go into?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll just without even engaging with them, I head to the back side.
Is that a Sex Institute joke?
Nazis are stopping me from engaging my work of business.
I just heard brown shirts.
And I went in the back side.
Literally disembodied shirts.
I was just thinking about brown shirts and anal.
Oh, okay.
That's what she was thinking.
Okay.
Wait, this isn't Firefly?
Yeah, you go around the
Brown
back.
coats.
You go around the back. You walk inside, and you do see that there's some Nazis inside, walking around the halls.
What are you doing
taking
in here?
files. Who are you?
My name is Dr. Werner Weiss.
Do you work here?
Yes, I do.
What do you do here?
I'm a researcher. What are you doing here? It's illegal. You cannot be in here.
We can be where we please.
What do you mean?
What do you live? Werner Weiss, you said. Okay, researcher. Out of it.
Who are you?
We are moral police.
Moral police.
Of course.
With who?
With the National Socialist Workers' Party.
We're here to raise your morale.
Of course.
That's moral.
I know, I was joking.
Well, it's none of your business. You can pull from my records if you want my address.
Oh, we will pull.
Oh.
We are taking files where we please.
I'm sure.
He grabs a pair of files and hands it to the one and says, "Give this to Von Killinger."
Do I know where like my personnel section is? The HR section.
They're all over the office.
So I wouldn't have an opportunity to like sneak my records
Not.
out.
I mean, if you get like an extreme slight, maybe you go in there. I don't know what you have. So
Yeah,
the room, there's like 4 guys around file cabinets.
I'm not saying I should be able to do it. I was just asking.
Yeah, I'm saying like there's like 4 guys around file cabinets just putting stuff up and into boxes.
I just walk away. I want to walk out the back exit and head back home.
Okay, so you do that. Tim, Hans, do you know? Okay, you don't know. Okay,
I don't have
where do you go?
written down about Otto telling me something about the smoke monster.
No, not about the smoke monster. It was just about a lead that was not followed up or mentioned ever since he said it.
Well, then that might be on my other page.
He did say it last time to you. Well, his character did.
Whore of Babylon, Mother of Abominations, Barbarite Cult, Bellow, the Arch.
I got you. You wouldn't dare.
You could go after.
If only you knew how meaningless
Jerk
death
guy.
is to me.
I've been waiting for a long time. I would miss you most of all.
I really hope she's like a weird immortal eldritch being.
I didn't
That'd be
write
great.
down anything about.
That's fine.
our
Okay,
lives,
where do you go?
apparently.
Where do you go, Hans?
I would still, I guess, just look for local newspaper records then.
Alright, you just go look in the library, try to find that. So yeah, you go try to get a taxi. As you do that, the street's very deserted where you are, but as you do that, you see a man in like a business suit walking slowly down the street, and he has the head of a bull.
Just like wearing the head of a bull?
No, his head is a bull's head, and he's like just walking like he's going about his business very normal, like it's all normal day.
I just squint and I'm like, huh. What?
And he walks right past you and like looks at you and then keeps walking.
Okay, yeah, if he comes close enough, I would look him over specifically then.
It looks like he has a legitimate head of a bull, like he is some sort of Greek mythological figure.
I say, Guten Tag.
It like snorts at you and then turns its head back and like continues walking down the street.
Alright, I'm gonna
Make a sanity roll.
Yeah.
Things are going great.
Reality by chance?
This is the poor district. They got the bull, man.
Pass.
Is this what this neighborhood's coming to?
Lose 1 sanity.
They're letting the bull men in.
This is what I pay taxes for.
This is like Italians in the 1980s. Was like the neighborhood.
I forgot how low my sanity was.
What's your sanity?
44.
You got plenty of room.
Mine's like 90.
So,
Thomas Schaefer like started with 44.
so like a normal reality check is just a sanity check. So does that count as well?
You could have made a reality. Did you make did you pass?
Yeah,
Yeah, it was real.
it was real.
Yes.
So I blink a bunch as I see him walk away, like the cabbie that's pulling up, whatever. Like, did you see that guy?
Oh, what guy? I see lots of guys. You want in?
Yeah. Let's I'm gonna shake it off and I tell him where I'm going. So
Yeah. You get in the car. You head out. Otto, you arrive at the hospital with your dying children.
I'm gonna make sure I look good, tip-top shape. Going out.
Your wife goes in with the kids for a bit while you're freshening up in the car, making sure you look great. Okay.
Where are you going? Don't leave me. Stay.
Jesus Christ.
It's why
I love that you're buying into it. I really, really do. I like this.
I feel like you should hit her. Like if she tries to get out of the car, you're like, hey!
Like a cop.
You ruined everything with me and Hans.
Yeah.
You're like yelling at him about
Enough
that.
to show you mean business, but really more of a push.
Look, she's pregnant. I don't want her to fall. Otherwise,
Jesus Christ. what somehow both semi-considerate and awful thing to say.
So,
I will care most about this coming baby. So
you get to the hospital. It's packed with people. People are in there for all sorts of different things, but
They're all
especially
holding their
you
asses.
see a lot of parents in there. They're holding their children, and their children are also bleeding from their mouths and noses.
I want to push to the front
Please.
because I'm quite well.
Yeah. How can we help you? Another one?
Two children, both my boys.
All right, it's going to be a bit of a wait. We got a lot of people
For
coming
what? What's wrong with them?
in. There's a lot of kids here.
Well, what is wrong with them?
We don't know.
What can we do about it?
The doctor will see you. Just please hold on. I'll take your names and just have a seat, okay?
Where is the phone? That I can use?
There's a phone over there. She
Okay.
points to.
I'm heading home.
Alright.
And honest, I'm right now going home.
Okay. Look, you're the only doctor I know, so.
You called.
I did. Psychiatrists do go to med school.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
They do go to med school.
you go. You do that. Eden, you arrive at the hospital. It's packed again. Get to the front, and you can see parents with their kids, all around there, the lobby.
What? I like look to my right and just see a woman standing there. I'm assuming, or some sort. I was like, "What's going on?"
My child. I just woke up like this.
Do I see her child?
Yeah.
What is her child look
It's
like?
it looks like it's not getting enough air. And there's like blood around its mouth and nose.
Oh,
Like you can see like little veins all over.
I'm so. There's so many. I like look around and just.
And you do see Margaret and her two boys, Quinn and Seth.
I go to her. I'm like, Margaret.
Mm-hmm.
Not your
Yes.
boys too. Quinn, Seth.
Yes, Otto woke up and he found them like this. I don't think Otto did anything to them, but
What?
He says like to like defend himself that he did do something.
Of course I did something.
Well,
you telling me I couldn't take on these kids?
Margaret,
How dare you?
I would destroy them.
of course, Otto would never hurt Seth or Quinn.
Yes.
You never heard Seth.
Maybe quit.
It's so weird being like Seth and Quinn.
Oh, we are laughing. Single Margaret.
Okay, get back.
What are you doing here, Eden?
I was gonna see about picking up my ex-wife to help with her burial.
Please, do you know anyone that could help with this?
Uh,
I think Otto's making calls, but I don't know who he knows really.
Margaret, I'm an artist. I don't really know doctors or medicine at all.
Okay.
But I'll stay here with you. I'll wait here with you.
That's fine. That's fine.
We're friends. And I want to make sure that you're okay, and that Otto, Seth, and Quinn are okay.
It's all right. I'll wait for Otto to tell me what we're doing next. And you can
What's
see
Hans's wife's name?
Greta.
Do you want me to go update Greta on what's happening for you?
Oh God. No, she's mad at me right now. So.
And I kind of like try to give her like a knowing look.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I think she'd want to be here for you.
Yeah. So she says, okay, you're right.
Okay, I'll go there right after I go check on, well, my dead ex-wife.
Okay.
She's still gonna be dead.
Yeah.
So
You're still dead, right?
priorities. I mean,
Well, I just want to make sure my
There's a lot of weird stuff going on. I don't know.
Just checking.
Just checking.
just check, make sure.
I'm gonna go.
You see Otto on the phone in the corner.
I see that he looks busy, and I'm gonna go talk to a nurse.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
fine. Don't even bother
You talk to a
trying to
nurse.
help me.
Now doesn't seem like the best time, but I was gonna see if Anita Berber, if her husband ever claimed her body.
She looks at the papers. No, he didn't.
How would I go about claiming it?
You can have her. That's fine. We don't need to bother with this.
Okay.
She
Okay.
just signs it over to you.
Okay. Cool. And then I just take that
That's
paperwork.
good.
And now that it's signed over to me, can her husband come claim it at all?
No.
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 Okay, I'm gonna try to make a quick call to a funeral
I'm gonna put
home.
it over your back.
Yeah.
Taxi.
And I'm gonna have her like. So I'm just gonna call
We
a
can
funeral.
use the carpool then.
I'm just gonna call a funeral home.
Yeah, you. You wait for one of the phone calls in the lobby of this hospital filled with parents that are dying children. Excuse me.
Or I'll
Yes,
leave
my
and call a
lesbian
funeral-
wife. needs-
Actually, yeah, you're right. I'm gonna leave and find a payphone outside.
Okay. You contact a funeral home.
Drive out there.
He's like, well, we got a lot of people buying plots, honestly, last few days. So the price is going to be a bit higher than expected.
Do you guys offer
Unless you
cremation?
want a full size.
Huh?
Do you guys offer cremation?
I mean, yeah, this is Germany. We love ovens.
These will never be used for anything.
I have come up with a special.
I think Berber would be fine with a cremation. I think she'd like the
I
thought
don't-
of going up.
I don't know.
I don't think she'd value her dead body.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
so-
a
I
husk.
don't know. She
Well-
kept talking about necrophilia and stuff.
Well,
right?
how about
Yeah.
I think that lends itself to her not
True.
really
I mean, she
caring
may have been
about-
wanting to be fucked as a corpse.
Right.
I'm not
That's
going
what
to
I'm
do that
saying.
for her.
I
So
was her
I
wishes.
talked through the details of cremation with
Have
him.
you
Okay.
even read it or does she have a
And
will?
asked, like, when does he say he can pick up her body?
It depends how much you're willing to pay.
Well, I don't think it has to be, like, right away, but I would like it done.
Where are you going to keep the body?
Well, right. Okay. Well, how much does it cost?
So basically, just roll a hard credit rating roll.
Baby, don't take my spot. Don't take my spot.
If you would have helped me first, I could.
Ooh, that's not going to pass.
You rolled a D8.
Oh, I did?
Yeah.
Are you
Roll
sure?
the D. Yes, you rolled this and
No,
this.
she didn't.
No, I
Oh,
rolled
sorry.
these two.
I
No.
thought
Thank you, though. Yeah.
I legitimately thought I saw that roll.
So you fail.
Yes.
He gives you a price, and it's like, oof, you don't know if you can afford that, but maybe Hans or Otto could.
I swear to God, if you come and ask me for this.
You will say yes.
Can I try
Yeah.
to charm him? Like, maybe he knows some of my art or something like that? It is
It's
Anita
going to be
Berber.
hard over the phone.
Okay.
We'll just throw her in the river. That's what she
Maybe
would
he
have
knows
wanted.
Anita. Maybe it's
It's for Anita Berber. She was quite famous.
It's whatever, you know. Right now we're doing a lot of burials, a lot of
Well,
mass
this isn't a
burials.
burial. This is a cremation.
Yeah, we're very busy with all sorts of stuff. So. It's that price or nothing. I'm sorry. If you can't pay now, that's fine. I get your details when you drop off the body, put a down payment down, and we'll figure out the rest later. We'll have a sort of payment installment plan.
Can you guys pick up the body from the hospital for me?
Yeah, we can do that.
That's not a
Sure.
service I normally offer, but
I don't want to deal with the logistics of getting this body over.
I think they would.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
probably would.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
I don't know why
I mean,
they
even Wayside goes and picks up dead animal bodies
Yeah.
from people's
Really?
houses.
Funeral homes
Yeah.
go and pick up.
Good to know.
well,
This is an animal.
Okay, great.
We do have a very
like
a
hair
plot that
food.
no one really wants. Really swampy land, not very good, high quality land. If you want berry, that'd be a little bit cheaper.
Probably get washed away.
I think I'd prefer to have her cremated so I can have her with me.
Okay, all right.
But I'll make sure to get you your money, and I'll come to the funeral home to give you the down payment.
All right, yeah, sounds good.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah.
And then I go ahead and call Hans's wife.
You call it Greta. Hello?
Greta, it's me, Eden. I know we don't talk very often.
No, we don't.
I was just calling to let you know that Margaret isn't doing well.
What do you mean?
Well, her kids, they're...
Is this about me and Hans?
Greta, I honestly, I don't care about any of that, but Margaret's kids are probably dying, it looks like. They're very sick.
Oh my god.
And they're in the hospital and she's not doing well. And, well, I don't think Otto would notice too much if you came out here and you were there for her.
Absolutely. What? And you tell her the hospital?
I tell her the hospital.
All right. Yeah, I'll be there right away.
And then I go back in to go talk to Otto.
Okay, Hans.
Yeah.
You get to the library. People are sucking fucking all around outside. People are drinking. Someone tries to offer you some cocaine as you walk.
It would be rude to say no, and I take it.
All right.
I don't
Hell
immediately
yeah.
do it, I just take it.
You like sprinkle it in your pocket.
I mean, it depends on if it comes with a bag or a tissue. I pull out like a handkerchief.
He
in my
he
bag.
like offers to like pour it onto your hand.
Oh, I see.
you just take it.
Well, yeah, I'll take a small bump.
Okay. He gives you a small bump of cocaine. God damn, you feel invigorated.
You're ready to research spooky fog ghosts.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know how effective that's going to be.
It's like
Not very
Adderall.
effective.
Yes,
Yeah.
indeed. As you walk towards the library, you see a pack of owls.
Sucking fucking.
They're standing in front of the library. They're on like the overhead above the doors, and they're just watching people go in.
I take note. I'm like, that's unusual. Owls in this part of the city.
Weird.
And as you just look up at that, you hear a voice saying, "Excuse me, sir. Can you tell me where the wounded Gustav is?" And you feel a touch on your shoulder. You turn and look, and you see a lamprey-mouthed demon standing there, like the one you saw in the city, the Shadow City.
I immediately back up. I was like,
Yes.
what?
Excuse me, and its lamprey mouth is
It's trying to
opening
talk.
back.
Sir, I need to go
It's like
inside.
drooling now.
Good luck with that. Yeah, that's not.
Can a fella get directions?
No, you ask that guy over there. And I point to the guy who gave me cocaine.
And he goes over to them, and as you see that, the lamprey mouth guy like expands his mouth and bites the head of the cocaine guy.
Good thing you told me to talk to him.
Yeah. I'll try another reality check.
Yeah.
After seeing the Minotaur earlier and being like, no, that was real. I'm having doubts. I failed my sanity check.
Yeah. Fuck. Holy shit. Maybe, lose D4 sanity.
Sure. I'm going down quick, guys. Oh, that's 4.
Now you know how Thomas felt.
It's a slippery slope once you're under 50%.
I will never die.
All right, what do you do, Hans?
Jack's
Yeah,
been sitting at like 36 for like 4 years.
I go inside and instead of researching, I just go to the front desk and be like, have you noticed strange things going on in the streets recently?
No.
Like this morning, like just now,
No.
outside, there's not... Could you come with me for a second?
Yeah.
Just for a moment outside,
Absolutely.
there's something odd.
Absolutely. Would you like to have sex first?
No. After. Anyway, this way, please.
Yeah.
The
I'll walk
lamprey mouths
outside.
probably give mean head, honestly.
You go. You go.
Very mean.
Very
The
mean.
librarian. He goes with you to the front.
I just point as the guy with the lamprey that was giving out cocaine. Is his body there?
Yeah, the lamprey mouthed guy is like eating slowly the whole body.
I point as like, do you see that right there?
A couple of people making love. That's what I see.
No, the one guy consuming the other one.
Oh yeah, he's going deep.
Murder.
Murder.
Do you see murder going on right now?
The other guy's like, get him to the shoes. And he's like, gets that in.
This is just good old fashioned vor.
I don't know. It looks alright.
Okay, do you only see one person now?
No, I know there's two there.
Okay. That's a little reassuring.
Okay.
Maybe. I'm having a real bad day. Sorry about that.
Oh, it's okay. You look like it.
Yeah, you have yourself a good one.
Oh, yeah, you too.
I'm just walk this way.
Okay.
And I'm gonna start walking, I guess I don't know where in the city I'm at necessarily, but I'll be walking towards either the Sing Sing or the bookstore, whichever.
Do you want to make a luck roll?
Sure. I failed.
Okay. You're not getting to
I'm not doing
the
good.
place that I mentioned a few sessions ago. Alright. Yeah, you walk through the city.
I mean, I can look back and
Werner.
read all my notes.
Yes.
You got back to your home.
I rush inside. Darling?
Yeah?
Pa-
Is that you, Werner?
yes, pack your bags.
Why? What's wrong?
The moral police, they were at my work.
Moral police. That's not a real thing.
What?
That's not a real thing.
I promise you. You know how we've been talking about how things have been getting bad?
Yeah.
Things are getting bad.
Okay, where are we gonna go?
We're going to go get a hotel room. I have some friends with money and resources. Once I can get into contact with them, hopefully they can get us out of the country once some business is settled. But for now, pack any small valuables, jewelry, anything we have, gold, our clothes, anything, but pack quickly. We need to move, okay?
Okay. Alright.
I love you.
Love you too.
Okay. And I go and I just start throwing everything we can into enough that we can just pack like our car up and head to like a hotel.
Yeah, you pack up. Otto, you
Yes.
called who?
I called.
Werner. Right, you called Werner. Werner, you get a telephone call while you're packing.
Scheiße. And I run over and I answer the phone. Hello?
Hello, Werner.
Yes, who is this?
This is Otto.
Otto! Perfect. I actually needed to speak with you. What's up?
My children are dying. Can you help me? You're a doctor, right?
What's wrong with them?
There's a great many people at the hospital here, and all their children are having trouble breathing.
I mean, I am a psychiatrist, but I can take a look at them.
Do you know any doctors? Any other doctors?
I'm assuming I know someone from med school, maybe like any general practitioner.
Sure.
Find me a doctor.
You have medicine.
I tell you what, I need a place to stay for a little while. Meet me at your apartment, and we can discuss terms.
What?
I'll make some calls.
I'm at the hospital with my dying children.
Okay, if you aren't going to leave with your children, I don't know what to tell you. Like I can't come to the hospital to do work on your children. Also, I can do minor medicine work on your children. I have to call some old friends and see if I can like get them to treat your children. What are you deciding right
You
now?
go. Yeah, I mean, yes. Go to my apartment.
All right. I hang up. I immediately. Can I make
Tricked him.
Can I make a luck roll to know like a pediatrician or something or like?
No, I mean, you just know.
Okay.
You have the contacts.
I'd like to give him a call.
Yeah, you give him a call. Rain, finally picks up. Yes, hello, Dr. Smeagol's office.
Schmeagol.
Dr. Smeagol.
Smeagol's office.
This is Dr. Werner Weiss. I'm a psychiatrist in Berlin. We went to med school together.
Yes, I remember you.
I was wondering, are you quite busy right now?
Yes, we're flooded with children.
Oh.
Children at the wazoo.
I was hoping you were private practice or something.
No, we've had like 40 kids die in the last couple days.
Well, I'm sure you.
And I was supposed to go on vacation for the anniversary of the World War I.
And we weren't very good friends, were we?
We were the closest.
Oh, we were the best. Oh, good. I need a favor.
Oh, favor.
When you're done with work for today, would you mind coming?
We won't be. I mean, I'm sleeping at the office.
I would be willing to pay you a great deal. To come to this address when you're done with work. If you have any spare time at the end of your day, any time at all that you can get away.
I can send my son.
Is your son a doctor?
He's been helping me with my practice from the beginning.
Then yes, I will absolutely take that. I absolutely appreciate. Send him to. I write down. I give him the address.
Mm-hmm.
And ask him to just meet us there.
Absolutely. Okay.
Is this some guy? Is this a guy I trust?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. You thought he was gonna be like a Nazi?
Yes. I want to know that like this is a person.
You can trust him.
I can trust. Like this is a friend.
You do trust him.
Okay.
Okay. Eden, you go to the hospital. You go to the funeral home, pay your deposit, get that set up. They try to upcharge you on the premium urns and stuff.
Cardboard
urn.
Cardboard urn.
I'm an artist and I plan to make my own urn, so just a plastic bag or cardboard will do for now.
Okay. All right. They eventually accept that. While you're there, it's packed. There's a lot of sad parents there.
I'm like looking at the guy that was trying to haggle with me.
There's like a sale on like mass graves.
I was like,
Can cheapen the price
a
if
lot
you
of business,
throw
huh?
everyone in one thing. Oh yeah, this is a booming.
Any idea what's causing all of this?
I don't know. I hope it doesn't stop.
A miracle.
God, I hope. Looks like.
Well, I very much value your help. Here's my phone number if you need to contact me.
Oh, absolutely. If you have any more people die, send them here. Hey, do you want to set up a plan for you? Have a plot ready in case something happens? Maybe you got a friend?
Well, I'll have to come pick up her remains later, so let me think on it. And I'll
Okay,
let you know.
all right.
And then I'm gonna go. I had planned on talking to Otto before he left, but he was on the phone, so I'll probably try to go.
Didn't even
Call.
try to interact with me at all.
Well, I had said before last time I was like I'll go back in and talk to Otto, but instead I will go see about finding a payphone to try to call Dr. Weiss or Otto or anybody.
Okay, you ring both. Otto's phone, no one picks up. Werner, make a luck roll to see if he's still there.
He's not.
Nope. Okay, you don't get anyone.
So then I'm just gonna go around to Hans's place.
Okay. You start heading that way.
Yeah.
Make a luck roll.
Nope, I rolled over 80 every single time I've rolled.
Okay.
I feel you. I feel you.
Okay, Hans.
So, there's only 2 places I could think of that were related / haven't gone to. One of them is where the bridge was in the dream world.
The Brandenburg
yes.
Gate, yes.
Going there,
Okay.
or the location of wherever the large dome was whenever we were soaring over the city.
That was the Brandenburg Gate, I believe.
I thought the 7 gates were in
It's
the area.
around the dome.
Oh, the 7 gates were around. Okay, yes.
The ancient Babylonian gates were around the dome
Okay.
in the city.
And the dome was where the bridge is now.
So the Brandenburg Gate, you've seen pictures of this.
Yes. Gotcha.
You go there, marveling at the architecture, but it's very foggy still. The gate is a 18th century monument built by Frederick Wilhelm II. It was built on the site of a former city gate that marked the start of the road from Berlin to Brandenburg. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Where do you go now?
So, seeing from the dream world or whatever it was, I just started looking around for where the gates were positioned. I imagine there's buildings and stuff though.
So, you noticed in the dream there was like 7 gateways for the Babylonian gates. Looking around, you can see like there's different roads and they all kind of converge here, but there are 7. There's 7 openings here at this place, so this place seems very significant to you, and it does match your dream world that you saw. You look, it's kind of strange looking.
Yeah, I'm just kind of looking for anything that's related or similar to seeing the one gate that was intact in the museum. Any sort of similar architecture or painting or anything.
No, it's just because they look like big gates. That's it. That's all there resemblance really.
Okay. And on top of that, I would look for anyone who's out of place, similar to the 2 I've seen so far.
Everyone is drunk. Everyone is doing drugs. Everyone is having sex. It's chaos.
Just like everywhere around you.
Yeah, there's like a dog like biting the like leg of a person's pants while they're having sex with a person.
Okay.
And the dog's like trying to chew on it, and like the person doesn't care.
And there's nothing at the like actual gate, the Brandenburg gate. There's nothing underneath it or something.
There's nothing special though.
Okay.
It looks how it's always looked.
Okay. And there's no one amongst the crowd that's not affected necessarily.
Correct.
Okay.
Anywhere else you want to go? You can make another intelligence roll.
Yeah, the only other place that I have is someplace we have been. There's a 5 finally.
You remembered the telephone call that Otto told you about yesterday. That it's always a good time at the Hunde Gustav.
Yeah.
I totally wrote that down and read it and just didn't. I have no excuse. I just thought it was unimportant.
Oh yeah, same voice from Club Hoffman playing. Yeah. I did have it written down.
Yes.
Okay. Well then, yeah, I would probably go there.
Okay.
Whatever Hoffman's playing at.
Hunde Gustav.
Gustav.
So yeah, you do that. Make a luck roll, Tim and Morgan.
Normal.
5.
I passed.
Okay.
Normal.
As you are going, Morgan, you see Hans trying to hail a taxi
I
on
run
the
over.
side of the road.
I run over to him. Hans. Hans.
Huh? Oh, you got the wrong person.
It's me, Eden. It's Eden.
Oh,
He's afraid of being recognized in public.
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, Eden. Sorry, I just gut reaction there.
The world is crazy today, Hans. Everything is going crazy.
I know. Did you see all the people fucking down the street?
Oh, I haven't seen
It's
any.
crazy.
I haven't seen anyone fucking
Oh,
today, honestly.
No, you've been seeing
Oh.
fucking.
Yeah. Also, about the
Oh.
children dying.
The children are dying.
Children are
Huh?
Hans, Otto's children, Seth and Quinn.
They're
They're dying.
dying? Oh God, that's terrible.
I saw him at a hospital and I had to leave him because I had to go claim Berber's body and stuff.
I have expected you to like
Better
start like,
business.
smiling, like, oh,
and,
No, not
terrible.
and set up the whole cremation and all of that. And, you know, I realized I probably should have stayed with them, but Margaret's in pieces.
Greatest
And,
hater.
Well, today is just not a good day for anyone. I saw someone eat someone today, and it wasn't great.
wait, Hans, what did you mean you saw someone eat somebody?
Oh, you remember that dream about 2 years ago or so?
And every day since.
And every day since?
Hans,
Do you remember that?
Hans,
That defining part of my
Hans,
life.
we don't talk about that dream. We
Oh,
all
I saw
agree-
one though.
Hans,
I saw one today.
Hans, we
Eat
don't talk
someone.
about that dream. I
It's
think
here.
we all we silently agreed that we don't that didn't really happen because we all continued living our lives here.
Eden, it's here.
What
I'm going to this place that Otto told me about the other day.
what
It was the
place?
same voice that called us at the Resi that said something about the mother of abomination and the children suffering the worst, or the young suffering the worst. I think it's connected, alright?
With the burning goop.
Yeah, the same place.
That
yeah.
was in that doll, yeah.
Yeah, that was in the doll. Same place.
Well, Hans,
So I'm going to this club right now.
despite what's going on with Otto, I feel like I should go with you. You shouldn't do this by yourself.
My price
You're welcome to come.
insignificant.
You know, the cab is cheaper
I mean-
at this point if we split it. So
Might as
He
well.
is the bad man. He is the bad man.
Bad for wanting to split a kid.
While my children are dying.
hey, I'm going to solve the solution.
You
to the
barely
actual
care
root
that your
cause.
children are dying.
I
When-
care
when
that
you
he
saw-
doesn't care.
Hey, Quinn, wake up.
Yeah, when you saw Quinn, you were like, "Hey, what are you doing?"
I wouldn't think he was dead automatically. Children sleep.
Okay, but they're not usually bleeding out of their
I
mouth.
didn't know that. I looked him over.
Anyway, neither of you are next to each other yet, but you arrive at Otto's apartment,
I'm knocking.
knocking on the door.
I'm not there yet.
You were going there next.
Yeah, but
Can I make a
I
luck
thought
roll
they
to
were-
see if
They
he's
were
there?
still packing.
Yeah.
yeah.
Can I make a luck
I would
roll?
have
Yeah, make a luck roll.
before I left.
It'll be a 16,
I'm sure
which
I
will
would've asked
definitely
around
be a
about,
success.
Like what's happening with the children.
That's a hard success.
Okay, so he is there. But anyway, before you left, Otto, you asked the other parents what was happening,
Yeah.
and they said they just woke up with their children like this.
And then the doctors,
You didn't even get to see a doctor.
well, or the nurses, or some member of the staff.
They're all busy. They don't have time.
I'm quite rich.
Doesn't matter. Did you take your wife and your children with you?
Back to my house.
Yeah.
I told you I was getting
how
you a
close is
doctor.
the hospital?
It's like, I mean, it just depends on traffic, and with the fog, everything is going very slow.
I'm getting you like the equivalent of a registered nurse, I think, which is good. I think I did a good, okay job.
Fine, we'll go. My children will die.
All right. So yeah,
man
you
go
did.
home.
You did arrive home.
Yes.
Wait.
Put them in bed.
So Greta went to the hospital because of Eden. All right.
She would have got there though.
Okay, Greta. All right, is not at Hans's apartment anymore.
You have that moment in the cars going past each other.
She could like meet us and help with the children.
No, she didn't see you. Anyway, so yeah, you arrive back at home. Shortly after you guys arrive, you hear a knock, and you see two gay gentlemen standing.
Too clearly gay.
Get,
They're too well
get in here.
dressed.
Get in here. I can't be seen with you.
God, you're an awful man. I come inside. I've contacted an old friend of mine who's a pediatrician, and he's going to send his son over as soon as he's free. That's the best I could do. Every doctor.
I just motioned at Quinn and said, like, on the ground.
Can I do a medicine check to just like help them a little?
Yeah.
Can I do that?
Do you know?
More medicine.
12. That's an
I
extreme.
do know some.
That's an extreme for me.
You give them some cocaine.
I give them some cocaine, and it's the best cocaine they've ever had.
Stimulate the senses.
You give them some Coca-Cola with real cocaine.
I basically what I want to do is just get them like comfortable and like set up in a bed and like hydrated and shit. Like
Yeah.
just taken care of.
Would it help for me to do anything?
I mean, he rolled an extreme, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. No. They're doing a lot better than what you've seen.
I'm taking
strong.
care of them, and I've got a guy on the way who can do better. All right.
You work through
All right.
this, and I'll give you the tapestries back.
Listen.
I told them about.
This is what you get for disrespecting the
Listen.
tapestry.
We'll never do it again.
I need your help.
Yes. With what?
The some people claiming that brown shirts claiming that they were moral police came to the sex institute, and they took all of our records, all of our films, all of our research, and my address. I need a place to stay for a while with my husband that's safe, and eventually I'm probably going to need a way out of the country.
Well, you can stay here for now. And also, I mean, Hans obviously lives right next door, so
Yes.
we can support you in some way.
In every way.
I fully appreciate it, and I understand we have business to conduct,
Business.
and I will assist you with that. I just needed a place for my husband to stay that was safe, and I figured that you all at least have somewhat of a safe place.
Except for my children nearly die here, apparently.
Well, my husband's not a child, so he's not dying currently.
Yes.
You thought about that.
You give that a long, hard thought.
I thought for a second about how we could artificially age my children, but I don't think that's available.
I don't think so.
We'll make them 30, and that'll fix it.
They'll be good.
I don't know about that. Okay.
Grow.
Yeah. Anyway, back to you two.
Yeah.
You arrive at the Hunde Gustav, which is a bar, a club of sorts. You get there, get out of the taxi. The door to the club hangs open. Its doorman nowhere to be seen.
We arrive at Huden Gustav.
Do you head down into the space? It's heading down into the old coal cellar.
I'd like to look on the street real quick for just any sort of like brick or maybe like lead pipe in an alleyway.
Yeah, you can find that.
Okay. I just grab that and like stick it in my coat. And
Why are
kinda
you
put my
picking that
coat-
up, Hans?
I don't know. Today's been a weird day.
And I
Just in case.
I look down and I'm like, probably not the worst idea. I wish I brought Nini. And I've like trained Nini to like rip faces off of my back. Can I roll for luck to see what I find?
I mean, you can find what he found, which is a club, basically.
Okay, I'll pick that up.
Yeah, you guys grab some clubs and hide them a little bit.
Okay.
So, head down into the old coal cellar. You find the space in total disarray. Chairs and tables are overturned, while several men and women lie passed out, or possibly dead in the corners. The bar is nearly empty and untended. All the drinks bottles looted or smashed. The air is uncomfortably stuffy and hangs thick with smoke and an unwholesome mist. There's a few dissipated men and women sitting around, holding their heads in their hands or quietly puffing on cigarettes. They look at you as you come in with universally hostile looks. There is someone seated at the bar who looks at you with a less than hostile look, like a normal look, and like he looks like approachable.
Right. Just walking up to the bar, looking at the corner, I just kind of glance. Are they just a bunch of naked people?
No, they have clothes on.
Oh, okay. But
I
they've
walk
just
up to
been
the guy at
piled up.
the bar.
No, not. It's just they're. Yeah, I mean, yeah, they've been pushed to the corners a little bit.
Oh, okay.
I walk up to the guy at the bar.
Uh-huh. Bar's closed. Best be moving.
You want to explain what's going on here?
No, seriously, nothing to see here or do. Move
I'm
on.
seeing a lot here, sir.
Do you want to try to fast talk, charm, persuade, intimidate?
You
What do
know,
say?
this place could liven up a bit. Here in a smidge, you'll be missing out on best hours, and you wouldn't want the morale police to come and see the bodies in the corner.
Look. Make an intimidate roll.
Sure. I failed.
Look. Go. For your own sake. Yeah? Do you have anything to say?
Sounds like a
Sir?
NPC.
He's
I'm gonna be honest. I'm
Cameroonian.
just gonna be like, adult just told us to come here or something like that.
Oh yeah, I was gonna name drop some random stuff.
You know, we got a phone call at a table from a voice that told us to come here, and then a doll with stinging goo that came out of it. So this isn't the most surprising thing I've seen. Honestly, probably less surprising than some of the things I've experienced. And my friend Hans here, I think he's gone through a little bit more. So I'd like you to tell me what the fuck is going on here, sir.
okay. Make a roll for your intimidate. Do you have intimidate?
We'll see.
Yeah, I only had a
The point is to put points in things that your character will be good at. And
I feel
use.
like
Yes.
I'd be freaked out enough that I'd
Try.
say something.
That's fine. You can also spend luck.
That much.
I mean, I was gonna try to persuade him, but I just came off differently.
Oh, I mean,
Yeah, can I roll for? Can that be a persuade?
that can be a persuade.
Okay, then that passes.
He says, "Look, she's not here. She's at the Gross Scheipel house, over near the passage. Stay away if you can." And then I need both of you to make a listen or spot hidden roll.
Yeah. Can I spend luck?
No.
Because I failed by one.
I got an extreme.
Okay. As you guys are talking, out of the corner of your eye, Morgan, you can see the bar patrons stand up and kind of encircle you guys. There are several pockmarked, beefy gentlemen approaching you.
Plagued himbos.
Let's see. Trying to see exactly how much. There's three guys, and then there's like a woman also seated at the bar, kind of close. The three guys kind of come up by you guys, but you see them as they start to move up and stuff. You see them standing up. You don't notice yet. Yeah. What do you do?
I'm just talking to the bartender still.
Yeah. What do you do?
I kind of start noticing them.
You do notice them.
Hey, Hans, I think it's time to get out of here.
Huh? And we did.
and you like one of them looks like he's about to take a swing at Hans.
If he's about to take a swing on Hans, I'm going to take out my club and I'm going to try to swing on him first.
Okay, what's your guys' dex?
My dex is
60.
dodge. Oh, dex is 60.
Both of you are 60?
Yeah.
Roll dex, roll between the two of you.
16.
22.
Okay, we'll go Tim first. Tim, she just said, you think you should leave. At that, you turn your head a bit. You can see that there's 3 people around you. One person blocking the way out. And then there's like a couple women sitting elsewhere around, kind of standing up too. What do you do? Do you want to get your club out and attack? Do you want to just try to run?
Yeah,
You're gonna-
I'll just turn and swing, honestly.
Yeah, make a fine brawl roll.
This is not good. I'm not good at physical combat.
You think Eden?
I'm a shooter. Oh, I hit. That's a hard success.
Very good. All right, roll for damage on a club. I think it's a D6 plus your DB.
Okay.
Got
6
any
on the die,
stars?
-1.
Okay.
So 5 damage.
Very good. That's not a major wound,
That's the most I can ever do.
but you smack him pretty good.
I miss Thomas just being able to one-shot
Yeah.
people.
With
So,
his brass
I
knuckles.
just turned and whacked
Can
him
I
like,
say that
"Get
I
back!"
took Thomas's brass
Yeah.
knuckles?
What?
Can I say I took Thomas's brass knuckles?
No.
Oh.
Anyway.
You abused that man.
Anyway.
You don't get his
I
thing.
didn't.
One of them attacks
I just shouted,
you.
I'm famous! You can't do this to me!
He rolls 100.
Okay.
We'll get to him in a second.
Yeah.
The other one is attacking. He rolled an 11. He's going for you, Morgan.
Okay.
He's just punching, so yeah.
Dodge.
Yeah, you dodge or fight back.
I'll dodge. I rolled I passed my dodge, but it's just normal.
Okay, he succeeds. He does 4 damage to you.
Okay.
Smacks you upside the head. Morgan, your turn.
I want to hit him. I pass. Hard. It's hard.
Okay, good.
And then that's a D6 plus my damage bonus.
Mm-hmm. Do you have a damage bonus?
I have a D4.
What? Okay.
Yeah, she's a bit.
I didn't know
girl.
that.
6, 7, 8, 9.
Oh shit!
And that is a major win.
Damn.
Okay.
Nice.
What happens with that? Good job. Okay, so one of them rolled 100. He kind of slips and tumbles a little bit.
Breaks his head open.
He falls back. One of the women cheering on the thugs, like, kind of stumbles forward at that. Morgan, you smack the other guy, and he like stumbles back and hits the woman accidentally, and she goes down and hits her head against the bar.
2 people.
And as that happens, cracking her skull, and then some, half of her head shatters open like a porcelain doll. Out flows the goopy material that was inside of the little tiny doll at the resi.
Oh fuck! This guy he made
Make a sanity roll.
Yeah, no kidding.
he made 24 of them. Right. So I failed.
I passed.
Lose a d6.
Oh boy.
What if you pass?
I lost 1.
1.
Nice. So, you
You
both
have that
lose.
pencil.
So these dolls would.
Make a luck roll.
Okay.
Both of us?
Whoever has the lowest luck.
My luck is 49.
Okay, you.
Me?
Yes.
I failed.
Yeah. Okay. The patrons are freaked out by that, and they think what you did something to them, to that woman. Fortunately, one is on the ground. One just stumbled back with a major wound, and the other got hit already by you.
Yeah.
I'm
So
like faking them out. No.
You guys have done pretty well against them, honestly. But they are going to step back from you guys a bit, kind of wary. And they're going to say, "Get the fuck out of here. What the fuck are you?"
She did that. Look at that. Look at that. And I
He,
point to
like
the
one of the guys reaches down to touch the goo, and he like holds his hand as it's burning. Ah! He like tries to wipe it off on his legs.
As I'm walking out, I'll be like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?"
Yeah, you guys hurriedly leave.
Yeah, I go to the bartender like, you should probably get out too, just saying. And then I leave. Yeah, I rush forward
Yeah.
out of the bar.
Hans, he told us to avoid whatever this woman is. This
Yeah,
woman at
so-
the Gross Scheiper house
Yes, yeah,
near
no.
the passage.
It's all coming together now. That doll maker he mentioned, he made 24 of those life-size dolls for that for the Nazi guy. What's his nuts?
You think they're somehow bringing them to life?
Did you see that chick? She broke open like the thing at the table.
Are we sure we want to investigate this?
I got nothing else to do right now. Just saying, my life's in shambles, Eden.
I need another movie, Eden.
I need another movie right now.
I need a hit.
Content.
This is the only thing I got left
This is
right now.
good for me.
Eden's like thinking this through, and she's like, I really don't have anything either. So
It's like Werner's
All
like,
right,
motivation
great. Let's-
is getting them enough money to get me out of the country. It's so that we can make a movie.
But I'm just like hurriedly
But
walking
Hans-
down
The
the.
burner
Hans,
ends up in
should
the
we
insane
get-
asylum.
where
all
should
my
we get
characters.
Otto involved in this?
They use the
No, Otto's no good
They keep
anymore.
him in the
Please,
same
Jonathan,
Can't trust
you-
him.
What do you mean Otto's no good anymore?
So evil.
They make Jonathan beat him to death.
You know, if anything, you
Sorry, we're
should get.
talking about how cruel things that would happen to my characters would be.
What do you guys go now?
Well, I
We're
was
hurriedly
telling,
walking
I was
down the
asking
street.
him. I was like, "Why don't we get Otto involved, Hans?"
I'm like, no, we can't get Otto. You can't trust him anymore.
What do you mean?
If
we
anything,
can't-
we should break Thomas out. You know, I think
Get
I would
him
trust Thomas a
involved.
little more.
What do you mean Otto isn't any good anymore? I just saw
It's a long
his
story,
children
okay?
are dying, Hans. What if we
I know,
just
that's
watch
why we gotta do something about it.
Don't you think he deserves to know? Maybe this has something to do with his kids.
Maybe, yeah, I think it does have to do something with his kids. That crazy old coot that was like 110 was talking about the girl. Remember the circle and the big dice-shaped thing?
Whatever happened
I
between
don't
you and
know.
Otto, it's
Shit's going on.
whatever happened between you and Otto. This is way too big for you to leave him out of this. You need to find a way to move past it, at least for now, because
All right,
he
well,
deserves to know.
fine. You know what? Berlin's a big city. If I bump into him, I'll let him know.
Well, let's go to your place and tell him now.
Let's go to his house.
Well,
If we bump into him at his apartment.
okay, you make a good point. I need to get my rifle. Let's go.
Okay.
All right. You guys hurriedly rush down the street.
Yeah.
Rats are like going out in front of you, like a little pack of rats swarm over a cat and like chew it up and eat it alive as you pass.
While I run past, I'm gonna try to hit the cat with a club to kill it, so it at least is out of its misery.
Roll 4, 5, roll.
What if I fail? That'd be so sad. Can I roll with advantage because it's a cat and it's already dying?
No, I mean you're running fast. So.
Okay, that is. Oh, I rolled a 54 out of 53.
Damn. You want to spend 1 point of luck?
No,
You might as well.
Why not?
because it's
one.
luck.
It's one point.
It's luck.
It's one
It's
point.
one
You'll get
point.
it back.
Okay, fine. Yeah, I'll spend 1 point of luck to put this
Yeah.
cat out of its misery.
You run past and like do like a Happy Gilmore golf putt. Go
Yeah.
hit on it. So you knock the cat into the sky as it dies and breaks its neck. Good
I
job.
just keep going.
It lands ahead of you.
And I notice it's dead. I'm like, right, good.
I hope I didn't imagine those rats.
Yeah.
You just hit a cat.
That'd been bad.
I don't.
I won't bother looking into that.
Yeah, I won't. I definitely will not.
Moving on.
Alright, Otto and Werner. Eventually, a young boy arrives. He looks to be about 13 years old. Hello!
God.
I am a fantastic pediatrician.
and I can help you out.
This guy's gonna die.
Listen, this is the best we've got. Alright?
Show me to the dying ones. I mean the children.
Alright. And I lead them in. I walk right by their father.
Oh, God.
I'm as concerned about this as I could be.
Oh, God. It's just like the other ones.
What can you do?
You weren't prepared for this.
I hoped it wasn't.
What's going on?
Well, every kid is dying in the city. They're all being suffocated by something.
And you don't know how to fix it?
We gotta clear the airway.
Okay, let's do that.
Alright.
Can I assist him?
Assist me, yes.
Alright. Can I give him advantage?
58. Not great.
That one's for point.
No. 23.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah. Alright.
He gets a tire pump.
He comes out covered in blood. He'll be alright.
See?
I say nothing.
Most of the blood is mine.
So mad. I am
He's got like a cut on his neck. He's like, I got it done before I got too lightheaded.
This is unrelated to what's going on. This just happens to me.
So they're stable?
Yeah.
Alright. We'll figure out what's going on with them, but they're stable for now. Motherfucker! You find a pediatrician in this city!
I thought you found one!
I did! Sir!
Your child is mine!
Sir! I will not have you besmirching me when I saved your little one's lives!
Exactly!
Did they look any better?
They look a lot better. Don't judge a book by its cover! Or their qualifications. The medical authorities.
Listen, every child in the city is dying, and I found you a fucking pediatrician. I'm not going to apologize for that.
No, you found me a child.
I found you someone to help your children.
You found me the child.
I found you someone to help your children.
Yes.
Yeah, I did.
That doesn't mean I'm not upset.
You're a bad person.
I'm not bad. Look at this.
I helped them.
This could have gone so bad.
Did I help them?
It's fine. It's not. They're still dying.
I didn't do that. I helped them.
Yes.
Eden and Hans, you arrive back at the apartment complex.
Yes.
I helped them
Do
twice.
we hear screaming?
You hear shouting going on in
I
Otto's.
stabilized them myself, and I got somebody who could help them
I
more.
also stabilized.
I run into their apartment.
Okay, you go into your apartment.
We're screaming.
Greta
at
is
each
not
other.
there.
Yeah, there's just screaming.
I look for like a split second. I'm like, oh, that's weird, and then I just go straight for the cabinet. I get my rifle. I get my whatever ammunition I have left over, and a knife, like a good combat knife. And then I go over to Otto's apartment.
You shoot Otto.
You go into their apartment, you see Otto screaming at Werner and a bleeding teenager in a doctor's outfit.
I'm also yelling back at him.
He's a teenager?
Yeah, he's like 14.
He's 13.
13.
That's why I was upset.
Hello! Who are you?
Don't fucking talk to me. Otto, I need to talk to you right... Otto, I need to talk to you right now. Me and Hans think we might have found at least part of the reason why all the kids are dying like this. What if we stop it, your kids get better? I think it's worth a shot.
Oh, okay, what is it?
Are Greta and Margaret here? I called Greta to come help.
What do we need to do to stop it?
I walk in loading a rifle. I pull the bullets.
Whoa!
Hey, Otto!
Otto,
how's
listen.
it going?
Hans has agreed to put whatever disagreement you guys have behind us until we get...
disagreement.
Otto has decided that everything's fine.
Otto says that no disagreement. How does Hans?
I mean Hans! You guys know what I mean! Hans has agreed to let go of whatever disagreement you guys have for now so we can go
Otto is
investigate
forgiving
this.
you, Hans.
I don't want you to call for anything.
Otto's ready to move on.
Let's let's go over this real quick, shall we? Who the fuck is this kid?
Hi!
This kid doesn't fucking matter. Whatever he is.
Shut the fuck up!
You shut up. We're busy.
This is a pediatrician.
Oh,
Yes!
I see.
There's children that are dying!
This is a child doctor in more ways than one.
Correct! I am a prodigy!
Alright, I don't care. Anyway.
And
Why aren't you
Thank
dying?
you. And I like grab like a solid tip, and I put it in his hand, and I shake his hand.
Oh, you're a good man.
I really want to take the tip.
Why aren't you dying?
I would beat
What?
the shit
Why
out of
aren't you dying like all the other children?
Why would I die? I'm 14.
So is there a cutoff age?
It looks like it.
Of what?
Yeah, I would assume.
This is
Well,
what I've
he's
seen so
behind
far
it
in the
somehow.
city. And then I just tell
I
them-
killed him!
This
I hold him on the balcony! Damn it! No, you go off the side!
This is how like the COVID conspiracies happen. Is you saw like a doctor.
What is this doctor doing?
Doctor's behind it.
Stabbing him.
How do you know so much about viruses?
Anyway, back to Hans and Otto. Otto, Hans, you were saying.
Yes, I grab a piece of paper, I sign it, and I give it to the kid. I'm like, alright, get out.
Oh, thank you.
Conservative. I'm a famous person anyway.
I'll sell this.
Yes, exactly. I close the door behind him.
With your gun.
Yeah, no, with the rifle, yeah.
We took that kid's number in case I need to call him.
I have
has
his
it.
number.
Anyway, Hans is saying.
So,
Oh, you might want to call that kid back.
Yes, you were ineffective at stabilizing my children.
No, I wasn't.
Hey, anyway, that's
Yeah.
done. Hans.
yes, I explain everything I've seen during the day. And then back and forth with Eden, being like, alright, we went to the bar that Otto talked about. Got the phone call from the mother of abomination, we think, maybe. People dying. Life-size dolls are actually alive. Might be the center of the epidemic of, like, crazy sucking and fucking. Yeah, we got a new place to go to. The Grossenpazen house.
No.
Gross.
The Gross Scheiper house near the
That's
passage.
closer.
Oh.
It's a grand theater.
Yes, okay.
What?
The
That
Grand
wasn't close
Theater,
at all.
yes. Supposedly that's where the girl that was perfected and summoned or whatever is at. I'm gonna go shoot her. I don't know what you all are doing, but I've had enough of today.
Yeah, today is like 1 p.m.
Yeah.
My children nearly died. That's
I mean, it's
what I've been doing.
if
Is that what you tell Hans?
Yes.
is Jonathan in the room or
Yes.
is he?
Is everything okay, Vern?
What is happening? What is all this yelling?
It's just
Jonathan-
a crazy guy in the corner loading a gun.
Things are getting really bad.
Yeah. Yeah. You're right.
That's famous actor Hans Kruger.
Yes, we're personal friends.
Okay.
I am also famous.
I don't know you.
You're not famous.
I-
He's my stunt. Was my stunt double.
No, I'm just.
Was
I am
Anyway.
Don't worry. I do some
Um,
stunts.
From what I have
I'm a
found,
Ghostbuster.
I am a Ghostbuster.
It's the easiest way.
Jonathan,
You see the city.
there are supernatural things that are happening.
Oh, really? Cats and dogs living together, mass hysteria.
I don't know how to describe it to you, but things outside of our understanding are occurring. And we have dealt with them in the past occasionally. And it seems like we may have to deal with them again, and then we'll leave the country, we'll go to America, move to Florida.
Oh, Werner, this is your husband, was it?
Yes,
Yeah.
everyone.
Hans Kruger. Pleasure to meet you.
Johnny Vice.
Johnny Vice. Yes, you've seen some of my movies. It sounded like.
Yes, Brenner isn't a fan. I like them, though. They're pretty
Yeah,
good.
they're based on real stories. Now,
Oh,
like I was saying, we need to go. Like
Hans
now.
is done with this bullshit.
Yeah.
That's
Alright,
great. I'm
yeah.
gonna go kill the devil.
I like follow you out, yeah.
I'm just like, pleasure. We'll get back to this. Nazis are bad, but this might be worse. I don't really know.
All right.
I'm falling apart.
I'm
slowly.
gonna kill the devil.
All right. Who follows Hans
I-
and Werner out?
I go.
I'm
I'm
No.
going.
Also get my weaponry. I don't think I have a rifle. But
We
I
have a rifle and a pistol.
I do.
Yeah, I think.
I tried to argue. Yeah. Well, I also have a weapon plane.
Yeah, go get the plane. We'll
Get-
crash
get my
into
plane.
the theater.
I guess I
Yeah,
like. I don't know what I take. I look at them and I'm like, what should I?
I got this knife.
I just take the knife.
I have.
I'm gonna take some of Otto's weapons.
I mean,
Yeah, there's some weapons.
you know where Anita's apartment was.
Yeah.
And you know where she
Yeah.
keeps all of her stuff.
Lots of
I'm gonna
grenades.
relay this. Hey guys.
Yeah.
Maybe we make a stop.
We do the same. We never even sure by going to Anita's apartment,
Listen.
getting guns, blowing shit up.
I feel like Anita would have wanted us to fuck
shit.
this shit up. I feel like Anita would smile down on us wherever she's at, whatever that means.
She's looking up at us.
If
Oh, that's bad because she's a real person.
if she saw us, I don't know, throw a stick of dynamite at some fucking just crazy creatures. And you know what?
Some
I don't
spooky
have a lot to
specters.
live for other than thinking about what
There's
Anita
some
would have wanted from me.
ghosts.
So,
that
person
sounds
in
like
a
a
bed sheet
great
will get
idea.
them.
And
Where
she-
are we going?
and so I take them to Berber's apartment.
Dun, dun.
Yeah, no, I tell them to take care of my kids and stuff. Yeah.
Oh, Margaret says, yeah, I'll do that.
Try and get
And Johnny says, yeah, of course. Look after your kids.
I love you, darling.
try and find.
I love you too. You sure you don't need me to go with you?
No, I want you to stay here where you're
Okay.
safe. Just
ma-
stay.
Try and find Hans's.
I go to Margaret and Greta, or Margaret at
Margaret.
least. Margaret, only open the door for Greta. Don't open the door for anyone
Jonathan,
else.
that also goes for you. Don't open the door for anyone but us.
We'll knock 3 times.
And don't answer the phone either.
I will.
And let's answer the phone, but don't say anything. Wait for us to say something.
I'll leave them with some weaponry.
Okay. One person make a luck roll.
It shouldn't be.
75.
I have an 87.
Okay.
What the fuck?
I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, I pass.
All right. As you guys are leaving the apartment, Hans and Otto's apartment, a dark sedan pulls up in front of you. There is a couple tough, scarred-looking men in the front passenger seat, and he rolls down the window and says, "If you oppose the evil that festers in this city, you will get in."
I guess we do.
Yes. And I unholster the rifle. I'm like, is there room for all 4?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
I like take the knife out and I get in the car.
Yeah.
I'm just like holding it.
Yeah. Get in the car and be like, I don't know who you are or what you're doing, but if you want more armory, that's where we're about to go.
Yeah. You guys get in the car?
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys get in the car. You can see there's 2 guys up front, one driving, one in the front passenger, and you can see the one in the driver's seat. You can see his hand hanging out the door, like out the window. And you can see on his pinky there's a ring that you've seen on many organized crime members in the city.
I see. Okay.
The ring verin is what they're called. A local ring verin.
Wasn't there something we ran into the mob in the barn quarter?
You didn't run into them.
We didn't run into him, but that was that was just where the dolphin was.
Yeah. So, you do, and you are whisked away to a quiet, tree-lined stretch of Victoria Strauss, filled with upscale row houses. Pull up to the car, the other man gets out and escorts you, and tries to escort you inside the building.
You can wait here. Would you like me to grab you something?
Who are you talking to?
Oh, the driver?
The driver is staying in the car.
Okay.
The guy in the front passenger seat. This is not a cab.
Oh.
Yeah. I head inside.
Yep. He escorts you inside. He gives a go up to a lushly carpeted flight of stairs to a second floor landing. He gives a discreet knock, and from within a youthful, familiar voice calls, "Enter."
Or no, it's the doctor child.
No, it's
Hello.
probably that German or the Russian or maybe the Russian politics.
Guess.
You find yourselves in assumption. Before we go in,
Let's guess.
Everybody
who
guess.
are you?
in a sumptuously. All right. How about this? Everyone make one guess. If you get it right, I'll give you 10 luck points right now.
If we guess who the young familiar voice is.
Is it male or female? We would be able to hear.
It sounds feminine.
Feminine?
Okay, one at a time. Hans.
Alright, go to me last.
Okay, Werner.
Anita Berber.
You, Eden.
Otto first.
You can say Anita too if you want.
But it wouldn't be. She's dead.
I'll just guess somebody else then.
You can guess whoever you want.
Berber.
Okay, Otto.
I want to say it's the one call girl. I forget her name though. I don't know. There was one from.
Wait, can I change my answer?
Hold on. Hold on.
Can I change my answer?
No, oh no, you can't.
That's the end, can
What's your
I?
answer?
No, I'm not saying.
The prostitute from the first one, she died.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Maybe she did.
I'm trying to remember this.
Otto, tell me who.
I'll give Adam my guess.
No, you guess and then I won't change my answer.
I literally don't. I was going to say Anita. I don't know.
Alright, you can say Anita. That's fine.
Anastasia.
Okay.
I mean, Anastasia
And you?
would be the follower.
She also was dead.
Yeah. So you're saying Anastasia?
Sure.
Okay.
It's Anastasia.
Alright.
Come on.
You go, you go into the sumptuously decorated living room, laid out with fine French antiques, mostly Louis XIV and XV era. Standing at a window overlooking the street, gazing down through diaphanous curtains, is a petite girl dressed in a flowing robe and negligee. She cannot be more than 17 years old. Her golden blonde hair is cut shoulder length and her makeup is expertly applied. She resembles a teenage Marlene Dietrich, and she looks eerily familiar to three of you. Those who... you remember that one Nazi boy who tried to kill Walter Rathenau that you guys killed and shot to death in the car? Erwin Kern. Those who met him or saw him might even swear that this girl is his little sister or like a female version of him. Their escort bows his way out and he goes downstairs. The girl says, "Please have a seat." Her childlike voice contrasts harshly with her sophisticated bedroom attire. You sit down on the couches and chairs.
Yeah.
So none of you got luck.
Yeah.
Obviously.
I would be like,
Yeah.
who are you?
The female version of a male
Well,
character.
no. You recognize as she talks, it's the voice on the phone.
Okay. The other thought was it's the girl that was summoned / the ritual girl was my other thought.
No.
But
Yeah. Please have a seat. And she takes out a pre-rolled cigarette. She says, "Cigarette?
I take one.
Cigarette?
No, thank you.
Cigarette to Otto? Cigarette?
cocaine, maybe?
I don't have that."
Okay.
Cocaine.
No, never mind. Yeah.
She positions herself next to the fireplace. "It's a pleasure to meet you all finally in the flesh." She's smoking. "I know all of you already, but I should introduce myself. My clients call me Marlene, but my real name is Irma Kaur. anyone who is familiar with Berlin's sex industry will say you recognize this especially. She looks like a prostitute, a particular type known as a telephone girl. Always young, 14 to 18 years old, and made up to look like a famous movie star. Their engagements are arranged exclusively over the telephone. So, she moves up and down the room and greets all of you, Werner, Eden, Otto,
Nice
Hans.
to see you, Emma.
I must apologize, I've been watching you from afar.
Why?
All will be explained first. What do you know of the mannequin?
Which one?
The mannequin mentioned. Are you familiar with them?
Yeah, sort of.
You mean the dolls filled with
Lung tissue, wasn't it?
Well,
goo?
I'll start. Belshazzar the doll maker, he made these creatures.
Right.
They began as human-sized porcelain dolls, but he uses sorcery to infuse them with life. They take on the appearance of people, flesh and blood people, I mean.
Right.
Yeah.
And the brown coat, Killmonger,
Von Killinger.
Von Killinger, sorry, I keep getting those two mixed up. Von Killinger, he gave Belshazzar photos of people he removed, I believe, or young people.
He may have given him some photos. Some of them Belshazzar may have just liked. But the mannequins, after being given life, or the semblance of life, were sent out to the city to collect ritual ingredients, which they call Gestleiner Blitz, stolen lightning. That this Von Killinger, good, I'm glad you know him already, the Von Killinger and the Baron's cult needed for the great working. Now, who is the Baron? Never mind that for now. There's always a Baron, it seems, isn't there? The cult needs great quantities of these ingredients to make their elixir. You may have seen some of this elixir already, perhaps.
The
burning goo?
Yes. The mannequins, they work the street or the brothels. Do you follow? These ingredients are best collected by prostitutes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, this was crucial to their magical rite and working.
It's like the seed of the I don't know.
Irma,
Is
are
it
you a
cum?
doll?
It's just really old cum.
they're collecting cum.
Irma, are you a doll?
I thought you were going to ask how I knew all this, but she turns around and lifts up her hair, and you can see on the back of her neck the same symbol, Belshazzar's doll symbol,
Yeah.
that you found on the doll in the
Is it you talking to us, or is it Belshazzar?
It is me talking to you.
So I thought you said you had the semblance of life.
Apparently there is something that maybe even Belshazzar doesn't even know about this.
So you've broken away then.
Indeed. I was one of the ones who worked for the past 2 years to collect this stolen lightning. I am a telephone girl, and I work for Baron Lear, and of course Manfred von Killinger, his dog. Baron Lear is the leader of the Borberite cult. Now that I know what my work has wrought, I turn to outsiders, you, to help set it right. She flings her half-smoked cigarette into the fire. So, what do you want to know?
The city, the city's obviously gone to hell at the moment, or at least it
Yes.
seems like it.
They summoned something.
Right. And more than one thing, it seems. I don't know if they're crossing veils or if I'm just going crazy, but I saw a minotaur this morning, and a thing with teeth and a face ate a man, and then just the other night, some sort of fog creature almost killed us. Me and Otto, that is.
Yes, we're good friends.
We're going to ignore that for now.
Okay.
That's what good friends.
That's good. Yes, they summoned something, and I am, through the magic of their stolen lightning, I am connected with it in some way.
Something is also affecting the children. My children.
It
maybe
is.
died.
It is the very same. Ishtar, Lilith,
That's what they summoned?
Abizu is in general what it what I think is the best term for it. But a Bizu, they summoned her, and she possesses an otherworldly charm. And she brings with her a great pestilence that will cause sickness and death. It begins with the young and most vulnerable, but eventually it lays waste to all. The longer she's in one place, the deadlier the epidemic will become.
So this is
Since
the
you're-
mother of abomination you spoke
Correct.
of.
Correct. She was summoned from another place, a dimension darkly reflecting our own, and ultimately wishes to make our world look like hers.
Well, if you're connected to her in some way, do you maybe know how to stop her? Because
The best,
I'm just an artist.
yes, the best chance for ridding the world of her curse is to travel back to her home dimension, and once there, find a way to draw her back. There's no ritual or anything here on Earth that could send her back.
We just have to lure her.
Yes.
If we killed all the dolls, would it break her connection here?
I don't believe so.
Okay.
Believe me, I would consider that.
If we killed von Killinger and the Baron Lear, would that maybe cut her link here?
No.
How do you know how we can get there?
You must drink of the sacred milk that is in her chalice, then pass through the 7 gates of heaven, though where in Berlin those gates could be is unknown to me.
I think we know.
I have an idea.
Good. Good. Is there anything else?
What
What
does
is
she
the
like?
milk?
It is from her chalice.
If
Just-
we do this thing, what's stopping Killinger and Lear from just doing it again?
We probably have to
Perhaps.
kill
You just gotta.
I mean, it's supposedly taken all of this time, weeks worth.
They have taken years to get to this
Years.
step.
to
And
continue.
from my understanding, Belshazzar is dead.
How are you able to oppose them?
I don't know. I really don't. I wish I could answer you.
Is Belshazzar the old man I talked to?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is he dead?
No. But you found him nearly dead in his dollhouse, remember?
Oh, so
And
he's
then you
in
took him to the hospital.
Yeah, he wants to die.
But she says that she thinks he's dead. No,
So then her chalice, where is this at?
it's with her.
Okay.
So
Where's she at? Possibly the Grand Theater?
You got it.
Yeah. A bar, man. You all know, but we went to a bar, the one I guess you told us to go to. Yes.
Indeed.
We found one of your sisters, I guess, the dolls.
I don't know the right word for it, but yes.
Yes. So, is there anything Abezu wants or desires that we could lure her with?
Well, and she stands up and goes and opens a door to her bedroom. It says, "These are the people I was talking to you about. Come out," she says in English. And crawling out of the bedroom, you see Henry Shaton Hoffman. He came here screaming about monsters in the fog looking for him. Abizu wants him.
She wants to kill him?
I just
I don't
go
know.
up and just like,
Maybe.
I walked up to Hoffman. I was like, "What does a Bizu want with you?"
I don't know. I don't know why. What this would mean anything. And
I put a knife to his neck.
yeah.
Tell me what she wants with you,
I
Hoffman.
don't know.
Or
I
I'll
don't
kill
know.
you.
Probably.
I push the knife into his neck and he starts bleeding.
Irma says, well, I think there may be a little bit of Anita Berber still left in Abizu.
They used my Anita for her.
Yes.
Did you help summon?
Henry says, yes. Von Killinger came to me after that performance a couple of years ago, and he saw what I was able to do with her. And I thought I was just collecting magic for myself, power for myself, just to do little things to help out. But I knew we could use Anita for so much more. We could drain her dry, and just we've done amazing things together.
I want to raise my knife and I want to stab it into his thigh.
He screams in pain.
You wanted to drain.
Irma is smoking the whole time.
You wanted to drain Anita.
I didn't.
Do you think a Bizu will just slowly drain you?
Don't take me. What are you gonna do? You gonna kill me or something?
I stab his thigh again.
No, just wiggle it around.
You know, really, her death
I
is
start
on
twisting
you.
it.
Her death is on you. You're the one that abandoned her when she needed you. You're the one that sent her right
Is
into
there
my arms.
A cloth or anything on the table nearby?
Yeah.
I want to just walk up and like shove a cloth in his mouth.
Okay, that works better. I was
Yeah.
gonna just hit him.
It's
And-
gonna feel good to leave you for a Bizu, sweet Hoffman. You're nothing without the power Berber gave you. And I'm going to maybe die with you just so I can watch you die. And then
he looked
I-
very scared.
And then I'm going to tie up his arms, I guess. Like, find a, like, maybe use a shirt or something like that to try to tie him up.
Yeah. Otto probably has some rope.
Yeah. I'll tie him up.
You could,
Yes.
So Irma, then you said her chalice is with her. Do
Yes.
you know where she is? We said the Grand Theater was the best bet.
I think it'll be quite obvious once you get there.
Ah, very good. Where will you go? What will you do?
Well, I think this is the last you'll see of me. The Baron, he has people all over the street. I'm sure Von Killinger will be here soon to eliminate the out-of-control doll.
Why don't you head somewhere else?
you could always just come with us, too. Might as well.
Might as well.
If you're gonna die.
Unless you're ready to die. Are you
I
ready?
think I'm ready.
Would you like us to end it
Well,
for
then you
you?
could help us.
I can at least send him on a wild goose chase when he comes to kill me.
That's
think
true.
I-
If you would like to run, that would actually help us to delay him
My,
further.
my darling, I
I would like-
would in the very least have a way to end.
I'm going to hand
Thanks.
her a stick of dynamite I got from Berber. And I'm just gonna give it to her, and I'll be like, and with a box of matches, and I'll be like, you take them on the wildest goose chase, my beautiful, beautiful friend, who has brought me Hoffman, a man I will kill. And
He's sitting right there.
and as you run away, once you're ready to die, try to get Killinger and the Baron close to you, darling. Light this, and it will explode, and your blood ichor will just burn them, and hopefully the explosion will also kill them.
I was a pacifist before I met you all.
Yeah, he
The
was.
world has changed.
I was not this violent until the love of my life was taken from me. And I look down at Hoffman and I twist the knife in his thigh just a little bit more.
Yeah.
But I have nothing now.
She takes the, do you want to say dynamite or grenade?
Grenade.
Grenade.
She takes the grenade. Yeah, don't have to go that far, but I will save this for Von Killinger.
Well, I wish you the best with the time that you have left and however you choose to live it, because it's yours.
Thank you. She says that and hugs each of you.
Danke.
If for whatever reason you survive, you know how to reach us, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Right.
She ushers you out of the room. You guys head downstairs. One of the guy that like picked you up and escorted you to the door, he like has a tear in his eye. He's like, I'm worried about that kid.
Take care of her as best you can.
We'll try.
Watch out for the brown shirts. They'll be coming.
They have people all over this street. Good luck.
I shake his hand.
Holster the rifle.
Yeah. The driver gets out of this dark sedan and says, you can use this vehicle.
Thank you.
Danke.
I just shove Hoffman in the back
Yeah.
seat.
Yep.
This is exactly how I acquired my last vehicle.
Okay, who's driving?
I am.
You're driving. It's about 4:30, 5 p.m. You guys want to go to the book club?
No.
Yes.
Not really.
Yeah.
No.
We have other priorities.
We go
right
straight
now.
to the fucking theater.
All right.
Let's go to the book
Go-
club for like 10 minutes, kill everyone there, and then leave.
Yeah, let's just drive. Let's do a drive-by.
All right,
I never done drive-by.
We do a drive-by.
that is what you did in Innsmouth when you guys were leaving. It's like we see the church members outside to like throw grenades outside.
I do remember that. Yep.
That was the first time in Innsmouth. It's like we haven't even interacted with the church here.
Nah,
We know you guys
them
are
all.
like fish. Fuck you. You're dead.
Fuck you guys.
Fuck you, fish people.
Anyway, so you go to Anita Berber's house. You load out on guns. Just tell me what guns you get, or if you don't get any guns, what you get.
I would like.
I'd like to. I mean,
Anita Berber. It looks deserted, but she still has it.
I would like a shotgun.
I would also
Aha.
like a shotgun.
Aha. I was reading today the Mask of Nyarlathotep campaign, and for England, spoilers. You go to England for spoilers for guns. It's like guns are not allowed except for shotguns because they don't consider those to be guns in the laws, in the legal laws of the thing. So it's like,
There's
all right,
a 14 weapon.
Yeah.
well, fine. I guess I'll only carry my.
I guess I'll only use the best gun.
I guess
in
I'll
the
use
game.
sawed-off shotguns too
Yeah.
for handguns. Anyway, so you go there, you get a shotgun. What do you get?
I also want to get a shotgun, and I want to strap like ammo
It's like
to
Hot
me.
Fuzz. You're
Yeah.
like loading.
Yeah.
I like barely know how to hold it. I'm just like,
Yeah, what do you get?
A shotgun, maybe. Do they have a Thompson? Is that a thing yet?
I
Like,
don't want to.
I want an elephant gun.
I want a nuke.
No, you don't have that. You can get a shotgun. Or make a luck roll. Hard luck roll, Toby. See if you can get an elephant gun.
yeah. Maybe.
by the way, that's Mel Gibson in the top left.
You're right. Yeah.
So what? So you failed.
I
Okay.
can't. I'm
You get a
very,
shotgun.
very close.
All right, you get a shotgun.
Come on. Can I push it?
No. You have your rifle.
I have my current rifle. I look for anything that's bigger.
All right, you
For
can
a
make
rifle, at least.
you can make a hard luck roll for the elephant gun.
Sure. That's a 5.
You find an elephant gun.
He finds 2.
No, he finds one.
He finds 2.
He finds one. Also, does anyone want to heal themselves before they go?
Yes.
I'm
I
full.
think I'm at full,
Oh
but
shit.
yeah.
Morgan is not.
We slept.
Well, that you just get 1 hit point back.
I'm at full. But yeah.
Yeah. Can I be healed?
Do I find like a adrenaline like?
You find all the drugs. Yeah, you guys want to do some cocaine, do some adrenaline.
Oh,
And then I get my
drugs,
health
yes.
You guys are at full health.
Okay.
Let's go. You get to the theater.
How much
I
does-
strapped ammo to my body. I strapped dynamite, and I also have grenades. I'm like strapped, and I'm ready to die
Yeah,
and kill Hoffman in the process.
yeah. Do you have your reins with you?
I have my ring on my ring finger, and I have Anita's ring on this finger, and I take Hoffman's ring off and I put it on my thumb because he doesn't deserve it.
Is there what's the
You bet
best
your ass.
melee fighting brawl weapon?
It depends.
certain swords, but you might not be trained.
I
You don't
do
have like
this
an
for
Air Force cavalry sword.
Yeah, what could I? But fighting
is how
brawl.
hard.
I mean,
what's
just
the best?
a club would probably be the best you could get right now.
Okay.
Probably has like a baseball bat or
She has a tool.
Do you want an axe,
I was gonna say a
Yeah.
hatchet or something.
a machete?
Yeah.
Or machete.
Let me go to the weapons.
Is the elephant gun 2d10? Was it?
No, it's bigger.
Oh,
It's 3d6 plus 4.
okay.
I think I found one.
But you only have one use per round, and then you got to spend another round reloading it.
Right. Yes. So I have both rifles essentially, one holstered and one holding.
Toby, for there's an axe, sword. You can find a sword. The sword would do 1d8 plus 1 plus db.
Sword.
Okay. Yeah.
A head-
yeah.
Wait, can I find a sword too?
That's a heavy cavalry saber. You've already got
You have a
guns on you.
shotgun.
You have a shotgun.
Oh, I guess I also have a.
1d8
I also have a
plus 1 plus
switchblade
db. Is that what you said?
Uh huh.
and mace, and ammo, and grenades, and a
Oh yeah, the
dynamite.
grenades. Do each of us want a grenade if there's...
Everyone grabs grenades. I grab
We have to get a
multiple.
lot of grenades.
I have them strapped to my ammo thing on my side. Like,
I have
Eden is
base
going
throw.
hard.
Let's go.
Yeah.
I also have the knife that's currently in Hoffman's leg.
Yeah.
I twist it anytime he gets grunty.
Yep. You call your chimp and say goodbye.
I have a friend.
You
that-
pick up.
I have
Good time for buns.
I have a friend that used to live in my studio because I don't split it with all his roommates anymore. And I call and I'm like, hey, if you don't hear from me in 48 hours, go take
Kill the chimp.
no, go take care of Nini, and you can have my studio if you take care of Nini.
Oh, sweet. Oh, nice. I'll take that, yeah.
But I'll be back.
I'll be back.
Maybe.
You're German. I mean, you're not German. You can't
yeah.
say that. Never mind. So, who's driving?
I don't have any.
Auto?
I don't really.
Dun, 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 dun.
Try about it.
Am I rolling?
Yes.
I'll tell you once. I won't tell you twice.
Yes.
Drive.
Go.
Drive.
Drive auto.
Oh, pass. That's pretty good.
Very good. You drive past. You avoid hitting anybody. Good job. You arrive at the theater. This is a massive dome theater.
Whoa. Big down.
Love the dome.
Love the down.
There are people all over this place. Like, it's like the nexus of the public sex. And it's just people are having sex all over it, leading into the street and stuff. So, you get out of the car?
Yeah.
Yeah, get as close as we can.
Yeah.
And then just try and walk
I'm like
through.
dragging Hoffman with me.
Yeah, Otto probably should carry it
Okay.
on, honestly. Your strongest.
Keep your shotgun on him.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot, Otto.
I keep the gooer out and just kind of like push people aside that are fucking
yeah.
coming through. Excuse me.
Exactly. So, they're all having sex. Men and women overcome with lustful joy. You guys enter the theater. And you can see the lobby is just covered in all these people having sex. A few of them try to throw their arms around you guys and try to get you to have sex too.
Yeah, I take no shit. I'm just like
I just
knocking
dodge.
dicks with the end of my gun. You know.
The hot, humid air reeks of sweat and sex. The atmosphere is a billowing swamp of condensed perspiration, cigarette and opium smoke, and the fog. That's where it's originating from. Those who were in World War One, the fog reminds you of the mustard gas stuff. Passing through to the main theater, you witness a breathtaking vista. Theater itself, with its expressionistic cave-like decor, now unfolds a roiling, squirming, rutting orgy like a nightmare vision from a Bosch painting. Quite a few of these deranged people wear masquerade garb, even in states of half-dress or undress, lending the scene an even more surreal edge. Masks, towering powdered wigs, turbans, oversized and grotesque papier-mâché masks, domino masks, and feathered headdresses decorate many of the revelers. The stage, which projects out into the center of the round theatrical space, is a throne room. And you can see the person sitting on the throne. One leg hooked over the arm of the gold-embossed throne. She's wearing a scarlet wrap. How do you guys come into this theater?
Straight up.
I imagine it's just like Evil Dead style,
Yeah.
like kicking the door. There's like
Yeah.
zombies everywhere. Just
Eden's
guns
ready to
loaded.
fuck.
Werner
There's, let me tell you how many...
There's a lot of people.
Werner comes in behind them like purely just like avoiding.
I come in
people.
sexy so that they think I'm just there to fuck.
I've just got the big gun on my back, the small
I'm
rifle
moaning
in my
as I walk
hands,
up.
and I'm just like, I've had a lot of
that looks to
cocaine
be
today.
near 300 people in this theater.
I'm just like moaning as I walk up so they think I'm just there for sexy reasons.
God!
Oh,
keep going!
Oh, wow. If you look at me, I'll come. If you don't look at me, I'll come. Oh, God, you're not looking, I'm coming. Okay. Oh, please, don't look at me. I love coming.
It's working! It's working!
Alright, keep it up, keep it up. I'll keep pushing him away.
God, I love not getting attention. Oh, I love it.
You don't see me. You don't know who I am. Get out of the way.
You get closer.
I would love to drink some milk.
You get closer to the woman.
Because she has a chalice of milk.
I'm looking for a chalice.
I don't think it's actually milk.
Well, I thought you were going to say it's not actually a chalice, but we'll see.
Fair.
But
I mean,
you see the woman leg across the side of the throne, like it's literally a throne, like from a stage play. And her skin is completely ebony black, but with blonde hair. She is clothed in a scarlet wrap that enfolds her voluptuous hips. As you get closer, you see a trickle of milk oozing from her nipples, forming glistening, blood-flecked rivulets that run from her bare breasts to her belly and thighs. Honey golden hair cascades down over her shoulders. Upon her head is a 10-pointed crown, a prop from the theater department, you assume. On one hand, she holds a gold goblet, from which she occasionally sips, wiping an opalescent fluid from her lips each time she does so. From time to time, she refills the goblet with her breast milk. The scene is so striking, so revolting, make a sanity roll.
I got a 2.
Hey, I passed.
Why would I roll a 2 right now?
You don't lose any sanity.
I failed.
If you fail, lose 1d4.
Can I gain sanity from seeing that?
Alright. This is what I've been working towards.
Okay, this is the goal of the Sex Institute.
As you guys approach the stage, you're basically near the front row of the stage now, looking up, and there's people on stage with her, and she's like caressing their hair and stuff. And all of you make an extreme power roll if you are attracted to women.
Not interested.
Not me. I'm not. I'm like doing all of this for Berber.
Yes, you are too.
Yeah, what are you?
Tommy's so addicted to meta. Like, I've had multiple children.
I rolled an extreme.
You rolled an extreme?
Yeah. I rolled an 11 out of 65.
I think a hard success.
That is an extreme.
Okay.
Is that bad?
Now,
Hard.
both of you are entranced by her beauty.
Oh no.
And if she gives you an order, you will follow through.
Fuck,
Can I just shoot her?
Jesus.
No.
She hasn't given me an order not to shoot her.
You find her the most beautiful thing ever. Why would you shoot her?
Even more beautiful
Right, so
than
I won't
Berber?
shoot her, but my thought process is walking up and there's people, I was going to shoot up and just try to clear people.
You can do that. You can shoot.
Yeah.
As you get to the front, you shoot. You two are not affected. Okay. Fuck you.
You ugly bitch. I'm a misogynist.
I don't see a penis.
I don't see a dick.
To be clear, I have children with my wife because I thought he was going to have children with his wife, and I wanted to.
I don't know what you mean.
Yeah, what? Wait, how does that mean you're not straight?
Otto has a different sexuality. He doesn't care about men or women. He just wants to be.
Otto's only straight if you're straight.
Right.
I'm the stunt man.
So, everyone, the like kind of sex kind of stops, and she looks directly at you guys. Oh, hello.
We need a drink from that chalice.
Who are you? Tell me your names.
I wouldn't mind
I'm
just
Eden.
going straight to the source, actually. Just
Tell me your name.
My name
Hans.
Hans.
How about you, darling?
Abizu. And you.
Abizu?
And you. You feel compelled to do whatever she says.
Otto.
You can try to fight against it if you want. Hold on. If she gives an order that you want to fight against, and that'll take a hard power roll. But I assume you don't want to fight against telling her your name.
Right. Fight against everything if I can.
It won't break the spell completely. It'll just be for that one command.
Sure. Fuck it. I'll try and fight it.
Okay.
I don't.
Well, I'm glad you
This
rolled
was.
this.
I'm glad this is great. This is.
What a good use.
It's
It's a 0. I barely miss it. I have to say it.
Okay, you say auto. Man,
I'm gonna fight every power.
I was on the edge of my seat.
You wouldn't mind if I just
Oh, you. Oh, and she looks at you, Eden, and you, and your names.
I'm Eden.
Oh, she smiles, and you see the gap-toothed smile that Anita Berber had.
My eyes well with tears, just a little.
She still loves you.
I love her too.
What a pity. But you're gay.
You're gay.
This is the Cthulhu I'm here for.
Ma'am, cover your tits.
Ugh.
Doctor to you.
Return to your nearest dimension.
It sounds almost like Hank Hill. It's like,
Well, that's what Dane Aykroyd says in Ghostbusters. Return to your closest parallel dimension.
yeah. Too early. Verna.
Verna, good to see all of you. You two enjoy the revelries. And some people come up and start like kissing at you and making love.
Only with her.
hold on.
Just push
So
the
you can make a hard power roll,
Yeah.
Toby.
What else? I passed. 29 or 26.
You start sucking and fucking.
Otto immediately begins to suck and fuck.
Enjoy the well, I want to enjoy them with her though. She didn't say who with.
This isn't. You're not arguing with her.
I'm not arguing at all. I'm just going straight for it.
No. You're making love. You're kissing the person right next to you.
I'm working my way.
I just take two people that were coming at me and I just kind of push them together off to the side.
It's just,
like strong arm.
No, I just push them towards Otto.
didn't we say I was carrying that one guy in?
Yeah, Hoffman.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So as you start to make love, you drop Hoffman, and she then sees him.
And I go over to him with the gun, like, hold on now.
Hold on, stop. Bring him to me.
Yes, we'll bring him to you.
I would like to
put
walk
the
up to
gun-
her.
You all walk onto the stage.
I would just like to walk up to her.
Okay.
And I want to hold her. I want to.
her.
May I? Is she still in there with you? Part of her.
Remnants.
Can she hear me?
No.
I understand. I'm sorry for asking. It must be frustrating for you.
She set the chalice down.
Yeah, she has.
And I'm going to keep talking to her because I genuinely want to talk to her.
Yeah.
We're just carrying Hoffman.
Yeah, we're
off to
bringing
the side.
Hoffman
We're,
to-
we're trying to get through the
Yeah,
crowd. It
okay.
takes a minute.
She's
Ca-
sorry. She said she was sorry.
She has nothing to be sorry for. She did nothing wrong. Would it bother you so much just to smile at me one more time?
Of course not, child.
And then I kind of tear up. I was like, you kind of have her smile. I did love her so much. And it is strange to be in front of you, someone who reminds me so much of her.
I feel her inside, indeed. She did love you. She
I-
feels like she failed you.
Well, she never failed me. You know that, though, Abizu. People regret things, humans. We all have regrets in life,
Yes, she had many.
I'm sure.
But this man, and he brings him and throws him down on stage in front of her. She stands up. Now, this man. Did this man mourn the death of his wife?
No, man, not at all.
Not at all. I thought not. Let's see. Bring him, and she goes down and picks him up, like not picks him up, but like just stands him up, and like brings him closer to her breast. Suckle and like starts suckling. He starts suckling on her breast. Okay. Drink of the milk.
While this is happening, can I sneak up and take the goblet? Stealth. All right, that's a normal success.
You have the goblet.
Time to go.
Can I also have a
I was
drink?
just like,
I look over at them and I just like.
Would all of you like to drink? You may have a drink too. Do you actually do that?
I'll take a. I mean,
I grab her and
she's looking at her.
Yeah,
so-
she's looking at me, and I need to drink the milk, right?
I think you have to drink it from the chalice. I don't know if that's important. I don't know if that's
you don't
important.
know.
We don't know, yeah.
You don't know.
I guess
I'll say this: you notice the cup is like a theater prop.
Okay, so okay. I
as you get closer, you realize
just
it's like a prop.
drink it.
Let's see here. It's highly addictive. It's almost corrosive. You lose 1 point of health. As you drink it, you love it. You love feeling it, but you feel it feels like things are moving a little bit different inside of you. Like you got little things in you.
Got it.
And you.
I go up and have a drink.
You get a milk mustache.
Yeah. I like remove.
What if that lady
move,
just lied to us?
We've got them there.
That would be honestly. We would be in the wrong for trusting her.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
we totally did.
These are the only 4 people who can complete the ritual.
And she's totally connected to her.
I like remove Hoffman off her boob essentially, and I go up and I drink from her lactating tit, and I look up at her and I'm like, "Thank you for giving me a moment with my sweet Anita again."
Of course. You drink it, and so you lose 1 hit point.
Yep.
Both of you roll a d3.
2.
3.
Okay. So you'll need to drink it that many. So you don't drink it once. If you drink it one more time, you're addicted to it. If you drink it 2 more times, you're addicted to it. So, would you like to drink of the milk? They have all had it here. And she motions to all of her followers. These Mayneeds, as I call them.
Will it take us back to your place?
So funny. You know, I am looking for a way to go to the lower world. I know not the way, but I wish to journey. I must pass through 7 gates. Tell me, where in this city will I find these 7 entryways?
Oh, well, there's one in the museum. The gates of Babylon,
Ah!
right?
I point my shotgun at him.
What?
Ah!
She
Ah!
asked a question!
I cock the shotgun. Don't do it!
Verna, just...
She already said it.
It's alright.
Oh, hold on.
Ah.
We're all cool here.
We're all good.
Verna, the safety's still on.
Well,
You're going the wrong way, Vernon.
also, not to be not to metagame, but don't we want her to go back there?
Yeah.
Yes, we do.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
I thought we just had to go through the gate.
You gotta lure
We gotta
her.
lure
I
her.
thought we had to go through it and then somehow lure her back or something like. Okay,
No,
never mind.
lure.
Yeah,
You want her to
Got
go
it.
there.
Never mind. I redact.
Yeah, no, that's still a good scene though. Well, there's one in the museum, I know for sure.
There's 1, but is there 7? I need
Well-
7 gates to heaven.
You know,
there's 7.
there's
probably,
7.
There's probably more.
There is 7,
There's 7
actually.
more.
Where?
At
It's
the
at
museum.
the
The Carl Human.
Brandenburg
The Brandenburg gates.
Gate. Yes.
There's some gate. There's some arches.
I was there earlier today, actually. Fine
Really?
place. Lots of people sucking and fucking.
We found it for you, madam.
I'm just looking at her, like waiting to see her like teeth again.
She smiles. Good.
That's-
Ladies and gentlemen, let's go for a walk. And she stands up from her throne and steps off the stage and starts to head out. Do you guys want to stick close to her?
Yeah. I'm gonna stay really close. Yeah.
I mean, if she's going back to the gates, kinda.
Yeah. Come, my faithful. We journey to the city of shadows, and all of these people start to go with her.
Maybe we should just go. This is a lot of people.
Private
I
party.
don't think you're gonna convince her of that.
I think I'm gonna try.
She told you to come, so make a hard power roll.
Okay.
I mean, it would just make you not have to go with her.
Yeah, just be
Not the people. The people would still all go with her. I don't think you would stop them.
I come in my pants. She said to come! Does that get me around it?
No, Toby.
Damn it.
Toby, you also failed.
I failed.
Okay,
You also come. in.
you do have to come. So, with her to this
You
place.
have to come.
You do both.
I'm gonna
Alright.
come. I'm gonna
Okay.
come.
Don't look at me.
I'm gonna come.
It makes me come when you don't look at me. Oh.
Okay, so
It makes me come when you go in the gate.
she walks regally from the theater house as it's dusk. She's pulling Shayton Hoffman behind her.
So did Hoffman get like awed by her? Did he fall in love with her when he saw her?
He is fucking terrified.
As she's dragging him, I want to bend down and whisper in his ear, "Are you ready to die, Hoffman?"
He's like crying. He's so fucking angry.
I like
I'm
wipe
scared.
a tear off of his face and I taste it,
Mm.
and I was like, I don't even care what happens to me as long as I get to watch while you.
I'm like walking right by this. And I'm like, I was a pacifist.
I did psychiatry.
I studied the human psyche
I
to improve
The
people's sex lives.
do say something to Abezu while we're walking.
uh
Abezu, there's the men who brought you to this world may try to stop us.
if we see them, we will take care of them.
Okay.
And she walks towards the Brandenburg Gate.
Abizu, what is your plan with Hoffman? You're going to end him, aren't you?
You will see. You'll be happy.
I don't think she's going to end.
Come, my faithful.
He'll be happy?
No.
So,
You'll be happy.
you pour out into the street along with the people, and as you walk through Berlin, she's openly walking down the middle of the street, bringing traffic to a standstill. Her faithful followers pour out after her, cheering, hollering, and carrying on. People on the street and in their cars get out and join the procession. And soon, you have a crowd of maybe a couple thousand marching towards the Brandenburg Gate. You are following. You two are, for sure. You-
1,000 is better than the world, guys. So
the procession moves down Friedrichstrasse
Or even the whole city.
and across the grand 200-foot wrought iron expanse of the Weidendammer Bridge, speckled with imperial eagles and ornate lamps spanning the spree. At Unter den Linden, the procession turns right. By now, the wind howls and great gouts of foul mist blow down the avenue. Ahead sits the Brandenburg Gate. Have all of you drank from the milk?
yes.
No.
We didn't get the chance.
Yeah. So before she does it, both of you come here and sup off the milk.
Rest. So
Yeah.
I failed.
I failed too. Yep.
Yeah. You both
Milk time.
get some.
you both suckle at the same time while looking into each
You
other's
fight
eyes.
each other over the same teeth, like puppies.
You get some mother's milk from her.
Yep.
You're poisoned.
You feel little things inside of you now.
Yay, lamprey.
I feel things
Is that
inside
what
of
it
me.
is?
Probably. I don't know.
I'm
What's
guessing.
what's inside of me?
I'll tell you after it's over, unless it erupts. Anyway,
Exactly.
so you guys, ahead sits the Brandenburg Gate. Only those who have supped from her may pass through. So you've all partaken. She stands before the Brandenburg Gate, beckoning her followers to pass through the 7 passageways. You notice that the revelers seem to disappear before they reach the far side. Make a sanity roll.
That's a hard success.
I failed.
I think it does.
Fail, lose a D3. Succeed, lose 0.
3.
Okay. So, do you all pass? You two have to.
Yeah.
You two, what do? Do you go through?
I go through.
Yeah, I go through.
Okay. You lose 1d6 magic points. Passing through the portal, you see before you a massive cedar gate at the far end of the passageway. It stands open, admitting the flow of revelers, but beyond it lies only shadow and mist. Emerging through the cedar gate brings you to the same shadow city of your old nightmares. Lose 1 sanity, as memories of that last trip comes back. Although you should be standing on the far side of the Brandenburg Gate, looking back over their shoulders, you see now it resembles the Ishtar Gate from the Pergamon Museum. Albeit how it must have looked when it was brand new in the days of ancient Babylon. Ahead of them stretches Charlottenburger Chaussee, the main east-west road through the Tiergarten. On the north side of the street, however, massive futuristic facades rise just as in your nightmares. And for the building's roof lines, blood-red banners hang limply in the eerily still air. Niches set periodically at ground level depict idealized nude sculptures, their faces featureless. The thousands of revelers accompanying you all look around and wonder, hardly knowing what to think. And Abizu says, "Come, my children," as she leads them through a canyon-like passage between two of the outsized buildings. Do you continue to follow?
I definitely do.
Okay.
Yep. Well, I could refuse.
Yeah.
I still do follow though.
Yeah.
Just because people. I follow.
You enter a staggeringly massive plaza square, some 3.7 million square feet in size. Even its great numbers of revelers, the sheer scale of the space dwarfs the crowd size. So they're going to give a description. So this is important as far as what you do next. With a start, you see that every 30 yards around the square's perimeter, lamprey-mouthed Rabisu, those creatures, those demons, stand guard in their black uniforms. They stand at attention and seem uninterested in all of you. On the other side of the huge square is a building that matches it in sheer scale, towering to a height of nearly 1,000 feet is a great dome, immediately recognizable to you from your prior visit there. It is overwhelming in its sheer size. Beneath the dome is a colonnaded entrance flanked by 2 huge statues, both depicting a woman with 3 faces, garbed in Grecan-style robes. Abizu leads the assembly across the square and up the stairs to the temple beyond. Entering, you see an enclosed space so huge in dimension that the clouds hover up near the top of the dome. The oculus of the dome's apex seems tiny from 1,000 feet below, but it is in fact 150 feet across. Silvery moonlight shines in, though no such light source was visible outside. There is little in the way of a floor under the dome. At the chamber's center lies only a dark abyss. Floating above the abyss, rotating slowly, is a monumental tree in full leaf, complete with a dangling root system, blackened and lifeless, that descends some ways into the pit. As your eyes adjust to the half-dim light, you can see that the tree is composed of a fleshy, organic substance. The leaves are lobe-like flaps. The dead roots are desiccated, mummified flesh. The tree stops spinning. At that point where the trunk turns into the root system, a massive, 3-lobed eye opens, flooding the hall with orange light. Other smaller single-lobed eyes, 9 above and 9 below, also open now, adding their feeble light to the overall glow. Movement may be discerned among the branches, and you can see a serpentine shape, larger than the greatest anaconda, slithering, oozing among the tree's soft, pulsating limbs. One end of the enormous undulating worm splits into 7 heads, each of which ends in a gaping lamprey-like mouth. The final shock comes as the 3-lobed eye seems to focus and intensify its light, blinding you. The glare diminishes, and as their vision returns, you see floating before them, above the tree, a most singular apparition. A woman's head, colossal in scale, with 3 faces, each pointing in a different direction. The faces each share an eye, meaning there are only 3 eyes in total. The head, in the manner of the tree, rotates slowly, but in the opposite direction. Make a sanity roll.
Why?
I succeed, but it's a normal.
Succeed. Normal.
Everyone succeeds.
Hold on. Everyone succeeds?
Because
So everyone succeeded, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got an extreme.
Lose just 1d3.
Crazy.
Weird.
What do you know?
Damn it.
It would have been a
Can I
d8
have
plus
that?
2 if you failed.
God damn. Let's see what I would have rolled. A 3, so I would have gone insane temporarily.
Ooh, 6.
I want to show you what it looks like.
Ooh, God.
So
Yeah, I wouldn't be
in the
even a little
series,
freaked
she
out.
knows that Hoffman will be miserable no matter what.
So hold
So
on.
I'm
There's a little bit more horror.
Oh.
Okay, real quick.
Hold on, Morgan. I have more subjects.
Many of the people around you go mad, screaming. Others faint dead away, while still others laugh themselves and hurl themselves towards the tree, plummeting into the blackness of the abyss below it. There's like an edge around the pit. As they fall screaming into the pit, a great chorus of eerie wails rise from below. Do you want to look into the pit?
Nope.
I
If anything-
assume it's lamp.
If anything, I'd like to sneak out.
Yeah, I think it's
You-
one big
you-
lamp freeze or whatever.
You don't have to look straight down, but you can see the other side of the pit.
Mhm.
You would be able to see it anyway. So I'm sorry, but if you wanted to look right down below you.
one
So
big one.
seen at the edge, the abyss is a massive pit whose sides incline to form a cone coming down.
Mm.
Right. So edge of the pit and then comes
Cone.
down. The end of it is seemingly bottomless. However, the walls of the pit are composed of 11 million corpses, all dressed in a variety of military uniforms, stacked and pressed together by the weight of their decaying comrades, their rotting throats giving rise to a mournful moan. These are the dead of the Great War, and they hunger for the flesh of the living. Make a sanity roll for seeing that. Alright, let's
I
shoot.
got another extreme.
I also succeed.
If you succeed, lose 1.
Cool. Thank you.
Oh, what is it?
Brethren, comrades.
That's a
0?
That's a 5.
5.
5. If you succeed, lose 1.
Again, yeah.
That's all you got, buddy.
We're fine.
So far, seeing all this, Toby has lost as much as seeing his children, like, with the bloody mouth.
Yeah.
That means he loves his children.
I mean, maybe. So, Abizu stands near the edge of the pit. You can make a Cthulhu Mythos roll to see if you recognize the three-lobed burning eye.
I mean, can we just... It's the god Jesus Berber.
Well, that's the face.
Well, yeah. A new...
Oh, I rolled it.
But the eye on the, I'm sorry.
Oh, the eye on the tree.
On the tree.
Oh, okay.
I rolled a 10. Can I spend luck?
You can.
I will spend 10 so that I can get a Cthulhu Mythos because I have 0.
It doesn't increase like that.
Oh, it doesn't.
But you would know.
You had 5 before.
Okay, then yeah,
He
5.
rolled it
rolled a
normal.
2.
Oh,
He rolled a 2.
So
But
that's a
I'll
hard.
spend 5.
Okay, so yeah, you do recognize this three-lobed burning eye at the center of the tree as a possible aspect of the outer god Nyarlathotep, and the tree is some form of the Dark Mother Shub-Niggurath. So, Abizu raises her arms, looking towards the tree in the head, saying, "Mother, mistress, I beseech thee, give me the power, and I shall bring the two worlds together. I have brought with me the blood sacrifice thou desirest." And she, turns back and shows the thousands of Berliners with her. Alright, what do you guys do?
I'd like to sneak the fuck out.
There's
Yeah.
nothing.
You can
There's
run.
nothing.
Yeah.
Each of you... I saw this. Both of you make a power... she hasn't told you to do anything. Alright, one by one, what do you want to do?
I'm running.
You're running. Tim. She's standing at the edge of the pit. She's saying all this. Tim.
I have brought you all of these sacrifices.
What?
So you're going to try to say that when the time comes.
Sure.
Toby, what are you doing? So you're going to stand there.
So
Or just
she
shove her
hasn't
into the
given
pit.
me like an order, so I just.
You can do whatever right now.
And I get she is like a normal sized human.
Yep. She's the same size as Anita Berber.
Yeah, I'll shove her into the pit.
You want to try that?
Yeah.
Okay. Morgan, what do you want to do?
I want to run.
This is gonna
You're-
be bad.
you're gonna run.
But
Yeah, I see that Hoffman is in hell, and that's all I care about, and now I want to get out.
Okay.
No, you're right. I'll stay. I want to watch
I
Hoffman.
mean, you had
die.
nothing to live for, but
That is true. You know what? I'm gonna.
you know a little bit of Anita is still alive.
I want to get to my husband.
But I don't want Anita to be stuck in her forever, falling down into a pit.
Well,
I think
there you can
that's.
see the hands are like eating people as they go in. The dead of the Great War.
Then fuck it. Yeah, I'm gonna help Autumn, and I'm gonna push her in.
Okay, and you're running.
Yeah, I'm running.
Okay. All of you. And Tim, so first, Dex is
60.
51.
65.
Morgan and Tim roll Dex. Roll against each other.
22.
Who on?
Okay. Tim will go next. Morgan will go third. Oh, wait. What's yours?
51.
Okay, yeah. You'll go fourth. Toby, you want to try to get her into the pit.
fuck yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So you rush towards her.
Yep.
Rush towards her. Make a. You're just running, right?
Yeah. 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 I thought I was pretty close to her, but yeah.
I mean, you're like 20 feet away.
Run up and.
If you want like a running start, I mean, that'd probably help you.
That
The
might be
problem
true.
is you'd have to go into the pit with her.
Well,
you
no,
know-
I'm not doing that.
Okay.
I'm just gonna push her.
All right, you can run up to her and like try to fight her, but I'm saying
Don't
like,
push her into the pit.
okay, you can try to do that.
Yeah.
We'll it probably won't work. She was pretty strong when she lifted up Hoffman before, but you can try.
She's like a demigod.
No. Just walk up and point blank shot her.
You could do that.
That'll stumble someone.
So, Toby, what do? Do you want to run at her, try to like football tackle her into the pit with you, sacrifice yourself? Do you want to go up to her and try to punch her? You don't have to. You don't.
Then shoot her.
Toby, you don't have to make a decision. You can run up to her and like fight her. You can go up to her and try to shoot her. What do you want to do?
I'll shoot her. And,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, roll for your shotgun.
Or you have the axe, too.
Do you want to run close to her to shoot?
Yeah, I mean, could I guess that would be the better idea. The sword to hit her under there with it.
I mean, it would hit her. I don't know if it would hit her into there, but hey, I don't know. We'll see. So, yeah, so you will run up to her and slash her with the sword.
Yeah.
Okay, first make an extreme luck roll to try to do that without being noticed with what you're about to do.
No.
Not extreme.
Okay, so
I
she
do
sees.
pass.
Yeah, so she sees you running towards her.
I come to
halt.
fight for you.
Yeah, she says, halt, and you have the option of disobeying, so go ahead and roll.
I do disobey.
Okay,
Yeah.
you don't have to halt. You run towards her and you want to slash with your sword?
Yeah.
Okay, roll for it. Fighting brawl.
I rolled an 8. Which is
Damn.
gotta be an extreme.
That's extreme.
It's very much an extreme. It's
Uh,
half of an extreme.
It's an extreme. It's a hard of an extreme.
Yes. Quick.
okay, go ahead and, yeah, you roll.
A D8.
So you do your max damage. So you do
8
8
plus
plus-
1 plus 4.
Well, you do the max damage with the weapon, so 8 plus 1, so 9, and then roll everything for your normal damage. So 9 plus whatever everything is.
10, 11,
And then the damage bonus.
12, 16.
Yeah, you do 16 points of damage to her. slash her pretty fucking good. If she was able to be harmed by physical attack. Here.
It probably stumbles her a little bit.
Actually, let me make really sure, because that was a really good roll. Because that's what would have happened if you were still in the real world.
You fucked her up.
You would have done 16 points. That would have fucking done a lot.
I was questioning if it was just like, oh, let's run and gun as soon as we see her. Because, return her to her world versus kill her in ours. It's the same thing, right?
Honestly, like Werner saw her here and was like, "This is out of my depth. Fucking, I'm gonna leave. Like, this is not." He saw all this and was like,
"Oh, no.
I thought I was dealing with a monster, not."
Yeah. So
God.
you do stab her. With the extreme, you impale in her side, and she like bends down and stuff. Okay, it is her turn.
Well, at least you guys are distracting her, so I can.
This
get
is a
home to my
sexual
husband.
thing for me.
I didn't have a choice.
She would appreciate that, right?
I have a plan.
Okay.
Make a power roll.
Ooh, that's good.
You gotta get a hard.
I do.
All right, you're good. She kisses you, and you're like, man.
I wiggle sword a little bit.
I'm sorry. So she is kind of bent over and unsteady. Tim, you're
Yes. So I walk past this scene that's going off, and I look at the tree thing, and I'm like, I've brought you all of these sacrifices. Look at this avatar. Worthless. Felled by a lonely human.
I'm not
the tree is making these noises.
Grant me power, and I will
This
free
is when
you
it turns into
and
this
bring the worlds together. Definitely what I mean.
All right.
Reiki.
Hans. Okay.
I'll make a great movie about this one day.
All right. You tried to do this.
Where's the camera?
Where's the camera?
It's like laying down. It's still in this area. It's still in the shadow world. They haven't touched it. They just left it on the ground. They're
We would have walked past the same area.
Hold on. Hold on.
Yeah.
Tim, you say this.
Uh-huh.
Make a luck roll, Tim.
Yeah.
Not to have that happen.
It's still going. It's still going. Cameras working.
It's been going the whole
normal
time.
success. I do pass.
You do see the camera equipment.
Okay.
Where is it?
I'm looking at the tree. And
It's
I
like laying on the ground.
side-eye
Someone
the
is like
camera.
humping it.
It's turning.
I keep talking to the tree, and I like try to move towards the camera.
I mean, you could just run for the camera.
Okay, yeah, I go for the camera.
You go for the camera.
While yelling at the tree.
Okay.
This is your
Morgan.
newest movie.
Abizu has a sword.
I brought you all these people, but
impaled
just
on
one
her
second.
side.
Gotta get something.
She's bent unsteady and at the edge of the pit. What do you want to do?
I'd like to walk up to her,
Just okay.
and I'd like to cradle her head in my hand, like her face in my hand.
Uh-huh.
And I would like to ask her, do you want me to remove the sword?
Remove it, and we shall roll together.
And before I removed it, and before I walked up to her, I would have pulled the pin out of a grenade. And I was like, and I'm gonna hold her, and then I'm gonna try to fall off the edge of the side while she has the sword in her.
Make a charm roll. Do you have charm?
Why would you kill
Some,
yourself?
not a lot. I feel like she's like the love of my life.
What
like,
would you roll to like try to appeal to Anita or something?
Do you have persuade?
I do have persuade, psychology, persuade. I'm basically
Right.
I see her as like Anita Berber's inside of her, and I just don't want her. This is the fastest way I can think to kill her and me at the same time, but just to get her out of her misery.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm looking at her in that way.
Let's roll. I say persuade.
Okay.
Let's try that. almost die because of what's in her.
Thank God. Ooh, that would have been bad. That is a hard.
So yeah, you go up to her.
And as I pull out the sword, I try to tip us off the edge. Like maybe the pain will just and we'll fall off together.
Yeah, you pull the sword out of her. I did quite a fucking bit of damage. That was a major wound.
Okay. Yes!
You do you like kiss her or something? And
I
so you
kiss
fall
her,
in?
and then as I fall in, and the pin is out of the grenade.
You both fall over the side of the pit into the it's lined with these dead, and you see, both of you can see, and you can see everyone around. Yeah, you can see that Eden and Anita. You're filming. Oh yeah!
It's gonna bring us back together.
Oh, we got it back, baby.
Did you get me when I stabbed her?
You're like bleeding out of your nose and your ears, and you're just like,
Yeah. So Eden and Anita, and well, not Anita. Eden and Abizu embrace, kiss, and in the confusion with the stab wound, they both fall over into the pit and into the arms of the pit of the dead, being torn apart.
I whisper, like, before I start getting pulled apart, I was like, I love you, Anita. Do we explode?
There is an explosion.
Thank God.
yeah, there is.
Good work.
What a bitch.
Hold on.
Not you.
I feel like that was a fucking cool way to die, honestly.
She just got. She was doing a lot of damage, but I just.
So there's a tremendous shriek from the three-faced head above the tree, and the whole temple begins to implode.
Yeah, fuck
Only
yeah.
to be interrupted by the sudden howling noise and the sensation of a malign intelligence clutching at all of you who are alive. The three of you, your minds. The shriek happens, everything goes white. Moments later, those who did not go into the pit each wake up in their own beds.
Am I cradling the
Can
camera?
we say I wake up in
Where's
their
the camera?
bed?
Yeah.
And not in my apartment? Like, I literally wake up there and, like, Nazis are...
Aha! Here!
We found you!
I had being invisible, eh? No,
Another trick of the game!
No, you are in Otto's apartment.
Okay.
So, good job. So, you defeated Abizu in the Shadow City.
You better put me in your movie.
Hold on. Let's see here. The spell is broken. Everyone, the thousands of Berliners were saved. They all got to wake up too. Confused at what happened. What a weird dream. Fuck, that was weird. And yeah, the strange incident of Abizu's tenure on Earth is quietly swept under the rug by an embarrassed citizenry. You all wake up. A month has passed for the three of you. Okay, so it's December 13th. Did all of that really happen? Are your jobs in jeopardy?
I mean, my job's
You work
done.
for yourselves.
My job's done.
Things are a bit rough for you. The wind no longer rattles the windows. And although...
I can direct porn for you guys.
Hold on one second.
Just keep my husband safe.
Just keep my husband safe on me.
I mean, they know it happens. I'm dead.
Yeah, I mean, you are dead. The gross Scheifelhaus has returned to showing plays and light opera, with nary a word of its brief tenure as a locus for a demonic god. If you look into Irma Core, you realize that there was an explosion in the district. Unfortunately, Von Killinger survived, went to the hospital with severe burns on one side of his face.
Fucking of course he did.
Is it on the non-eye patch side?
Yes.
Thank God.
So his eye
Wait.
side is burnt,
Wait.
and his non-eye side is fine.
Jackson, did Hoffman die?
He did.
He did?
Yeah, he did. So, hold on.
that was
We'll
Godspeed.
we'll get there. We'll get there.
You actually saved him
Yeah,
by
by
killing
killing
her.
I would have.
Thank you. Yes!
Ah!
I would have
Thank
been.
God! she stepped in and blew that girl up.
No, he did die. With the last gasp of the goddess shriek went out. He was part of the ritual. He died.
Okay.
So he did die. Yes, and so we'll do a quick epilogue with the three of you that are still alive. Werner, you woke up with your husband.
Werner is.
You all right? You've been a bit out of it.
I'll tell you about it later, darling.
Good. Everything is good now.
We need to get out of the country.
That might be best.
Yeah. So immediately, what Werner would do is like talk to the two of them and be like, "Hey, could you get us out? Could you get us just a ticket to the United States, and we'll figure out the rest."
Yeah, you agree. Okay.
Yeah.
And so we'll leave it there. You left on a boat.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
no priest there.
Otto,
I know some mafia member.
Otto, and Hans. What about you?
So the
We're
real
great
question
friends.
is,
Mm.
did the camera come back too?
The camera did come back.
Whoa! We're so rich! Yes!
Can I be written into this? Just to have a little spending money in the U.S.
Oh yeah. No, that would be like the thing
So,
Hans would do. He would take, if the film is good, he would take bits of that, create a movie for it.
No, we have 2 movies. We have
Werner's gonna go start
Yeah,
like
We have a
the
2-part movie.
like the organization in Hellboy, essentially. Like
become a what?
Werner's just gonna go to the U.S. and start like the organization in Hellboy that like fights the paranormal.
So, yeah, you guys have the film, but what of your personal relationships? Do you divorce
It's
your wife?
great. Well, yeah, we divorced him. But
Have you forgiven Otto, or do you still have a grudge?
why would he need to
You're so excited about the movie that you're
Fuck
like,
yeah!
To be fair, yes, a little bit. So, chaos breeds more chaos. So, yes, I would have forgiven Otto eventually.
I come out on top?
After having a great discussion with Greta and her coming forth and doing whatever. If
She
she's-
apologizes, she explains everything.
Right, if she's apologetic, then
Gotcha.
Hans, having seen at least one god, if not 3, in person, is like, you know what? I'm not going to sweat the small stuff anymore.
I'm happy to be here.
No, I'm just going to go to America. That sounds great. You can stay here, darling.
we all go to
out.
America.
You go to America? Alright.
So yeah, and we do get divorced. And
let's
then
join campaigns.
to do the movie, get Werner in the movie somehow as cast, and somehow write up that we need to shoot this in these states. You
Yes.
know, there's a specific mountain or something. I don't know.
Sure. So yeah, you do. You're
So
gonna
that's
make
how
a,
you sneak me out.
You're-
Is
how
you
we
name me
get
as
out.
one of your directors.
So you're-
actors.
you're gonna make a movie out of this.
Yes.
A couple of movies.
A couple.
Because
Yeah.
we saw the footage from before.
That's true. Okay, so this is Dances of Vice, Horror, and Ecstasy. This is the name of the movie. So you do that. Things are looking pretty good. Sanity rewards for the 3 of you.
Okay.
You get back 1d10 plus 2 for defeating Abizu.
6.
You get 1d6 plus 1 for permanently closing the gate to the Shadow City.
9.
And good job. You get that. One more epilogue. One more epilogue here. Also, do your improvement checks.
Okay.
But one more epilogue. Eden. So, you feel a gentle rustling, and your eyes open and you see a train. You're like inside a train. You see the ceiling of a train, and you're on a bed. You're obviously confused because you just sacrificed yourself and blew up with a grenade. But as you think about it a little bit more, your memory of the Shadow City starts to fade until you can't remember what happened after you went in the gate. As you do that, but you feel a sense of like relief. You did your job. As you look over beside you, you see Anita Berber.
I
And she's waking up too and confused. What? Did you drug me again, Anita? Drug me again, Eden? You know I love that. Thank you.
I start to cry. Like
Yeah.
my eyes well up with tears, and then they just start streaming down, and I just touch her face, and I kiss her, and I was just like, it doesn't matter. I just love you. I love you with my whole heart
Yeah.
forever. I promise.
And she cries too, and she says, I'm sorry.
Me too.
And she hugs you and like kind of sits up in bed and like hugs you. And yeah, she kisses you as well. And you realize you're on a train, you're on the Orient Express.
We're on the coolest train ever, Anita.
And so she's like, I'll be better.
We'll both be better.
And yeah, you give each other a hug. And you
Okay, I'll take it.
you look in the window as it starts to pull away from the station. You look in the window, and it's on the other side is like the bathroom, so you can see the mirror. As you're hugging Anita, you see that there's something on the back of her neck. And it's Belshazzar's symbol on the back of her neck. And you can see through the window in the mirror, you can see the back of your neck. And you can see Belshazzar's doll symbol.
I don't even care. I'm just happy that I have Anita right now.
Yeah, you like have a momentary worried look, and then you smile and you're happy. And camera pulls out of the train and shows Belshazzar like walking away from the train.
The old man, like he did this for me. Does he see me?
Because you told him all of the stuff about Anita at the hospital.
Does he see that I see him?
And
No.
he's already gone.
I like how this is the prologue that your character got, and Thomas Schaefer was like, he goes insane and is tortured for 5 years.
So yeah.
Oh yeah, we
So
can
yeah,
do something about that.
you and
Thomas is still getting tortured.
you and Anita tell each other you love each other as you pull away on the Orient Express, both alive but with doll symbols on the back of you.
And I'm never gonna reach out to them ever again.
Yeah, that can be an ending for
I'm gonna just stay with Anita for the rest of my life. Yeah.
And yeah, that's the end.
It's a very sweet ending for your character.
Now
I feel
you
like
two are
Eden
gonna
worked
just be-
for that ending, to be fair. Did
you
you
two
know
are
I was
just
gonna
be
kill
like
myself?
Mortal dolls.
Yeah,
You hoped.
Yeah.
real
Yeah.
dolls. You guys are real dolls.
I like to imagine if we ever have a campaign that involves the Orient Express, we just see like this happy gay couple off to the side. And
With
There's
tattoos
just
on
like a
their back.
happy older
you don't feel
lesbian couple.
addictions
Yeah.
that you had before.
Oh,
So that's another plus.
I'm clean. So we can use and not ever get addicted?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my god. I thought this was gonna be like Anita like having a chance at like a different type of life, but it's just like, no, it's just consequence-free life for Anita now.
Sort of. I managed to increase
She's a doll.
my fighting roll to 95.
Well,
I watched him roll a 98, and then he rolled a 9 to increase it.
It is badass.
So good work for the people that survived.
And me.
And you. Good work.
I mean, let's see. If I turned around and shot her with the elephant gun, let's see. I would have hit. That's a hard success.
There is one more scenario in the book that takes place 4 years later.
That would have been 17 damage.
Nice.
would we
Would I
still be
kill
able
her?
to do it knowing that we went to America?
Yeah, I mean, you could come back 4 years later.
What year
Yeah.
was it currently?
1928.
So it'd be 1932.
Yep, the Nazis take over next year.
That's
1933.
a good time to come back.
Yeah, it'd be a great time for my character to go back to Nazi Germany.
We have to go back.
But the next one is called Shrek Film, which means horror film. So it's finally about the film industry.
Yay!
So I would hope you use your film characters.
Yeah.
After making just like billions of dollars, even in the 20s.
No.
I mean,
Billions?
Billions.
That is too much.
yeah.
They were too famous.
I do like.
Look
that
at the
you're, like-
look at what we got on film.
I do like that you're retiring even like that. Like, All right, I'm done with it.
Yeah, I'm good
It's
with
so
I'm out.
rare to get it, like in Cthulhu, to just be able to be like, this character is happy.
Well, it's
I'm
also
not gonna play him anymore.
not like I didn't make choices to die. Like it's not like I made choices to like end
100%.
things. Yeah. I really liked fucking just torturing Hoffman. I enjoyed that.
It's nice when your character has like a nemesis.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
I loved that. Fucking, I wanted to kill Hoffman. Like I actually dreamed once that I was murdering Hoffman after a Cthulhu game. Like I had a dream after I chased him in the thing.
Yeah.
And then I just had a dream I was chasing him through like dark hallways, and I remember waking up being like, "What am I doing?" And I was like, "Yeah, that's fine."
A personal vendetta against him. With 17
I do.
damage
I
to
regularly have dreams after D&D and
yes.
Cthulhu.
it. Okay,
You
so
could've just killed it.
I could have just shot her. Quick. Yeah.
It's better now. You get to make a new. You can be an American.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true. You can just play Johnny Vice.
Yeah.
Or you just play like the
I'll
grand.
be a weird like PA worker for you guys in the film industry.
Yeah.
I'll be one of your wives.
What was that Dungeons Daddy's character that
Oh,
the girl
yeah.
had? And was like, I just want to make movies.
I just want to be a
I
star.
just want to be a star.
I want to show dreams.
She gets her eyes cut up. She's like, you think I can still be a star?
Movies are magic.
Oh yeah, and like the film is like coming
The
in and out
film
of
Oh,
cuts her
God.
eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh. No, thank
I
you.
forgot about that.
Yeah.
I think we listened to that on our way to like Arkansas.
It was on the way to the lake. Though.
Oh, the lake.
I never listened to this.
I got
I
Camel
was-
a
you would
life
actually like
jacket
it.
for the
It's
next
good.
time we go to the lake.
Nice. A life jacket.
Odie, our little dachshund, used to have one, and it had like a handle on the back of it, so you could just like pick her up and like set her in the water, and she'd just do like laps around the boat. It was really cute.
Nice.
It's good. It's good. Love it.
Yeah.
I was gonna kill your husband.
Yeah, I knew that. I was like, how do I
save him?
save John?
Well, I was gonna kill him in a way that you couldn't have saved him.
I know.
Like I had a handout ready of someone, a librarian being killed.
I was
But then I was
fully,
like, nah.
I was fully expecting like if I stayed in Germany any longer, like I'd leave for like 10 minutes and I'd come home and like all the windows would be broken and he'd be
No.
dead or something.
No. The fog guys were the ones that were hurting the kids. Oh, what would have happened if you
They were
had
sucking them.
if you hadn't got rid of the bees? The milk inside of you would have gestated different types of things. Like for some of you, it may have been owls that came out of you, or rats, or some type of like Lovecraftian monster or something. But you would have it would have come out of you.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So like was it like why was the Minotaur there? Was it just like
It was just
in
things
the-
were going wrong. Things were falling apart in the city. There was like stuff. Like I don't know who would do this, but like there was stuff for like if it gets to like 21 days since they woke up, then this stuff is happening and society is breaking down. So
Oh, okay.
I don't know who would take 21 days
Yeah.
to figure out what happened.
Yeah, we like as soon as his children started.
I mean,
dying,
you
we were
didn't even
like,
go to the bookstore.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were like, no, this is an emergency. Like,
We
What
can't-
wouldn't have been funny if we were like, hold on, let's go to the bookstore.
I want to see every encounter. That's pretty much the only encounter you didn't do.
Yeah.
And also, technically, you could have gone to the asylum to try to catch Von Killinger there,
Yeah.
but
Nah.
yeah,
It was. I mean, who cares?
so again,
he's still.
We could take
who
him with us to
important
America.
is at the asylum? I mean,
Why not?
Thomas?
Yeah,
Take Thomas.
Take Thomas to America?
we should.
Can fucking
No.
Werner just be Thomas's psychiatrist and just help him?
That'd be so funny.
Yeah, you can do that.
I don't think we'd be able to get him out of the country.
Sure we could.
He's rich. He can do it.
I mean, sure. If you get him out of the country,
We are incredibly well.
and you ask me to, I don't know this person.
Right.
I just think he's like an insane person you put in one of your movies.
That's not wrong.
And yeah, he is.
We would tell you, is like, he was one of the first to come, you saw some of the movies.
He was your
right?
predecessor.
Yeah.
Who's your next character?
Don't know yet.
Oh, in not this next Tuesday, but the Tuesday after is Lucky Boy's 7th anniversary, and they're doing like drink and food specials.
Yes.
So I was gonna say, if
We
we
could
wanted,
hit that first.
we could swap D&D and Lucky Boys days if we wanted.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Then just do Lucky Boys Tuesday, D&D Thursday.
That's very true. Very possible.
Yo.
Yep.
No, I really enjoyed this one.
So did I.
The
These are
Berlin.
great.
Yeah, this was good. I think that this is the most like personal issues we've given characters.